Honestly, I'm going to leave you guys on different intro music. I'm going to leave you on the AFK Journey homepage intro music this time. Let's switch this up. This should work. There we go. I'll leave you on here for a second while I'm setting things up. Because the music's honestly kind of fire. Like, they did a good job. They have good music composers. Just getting this chat set up right now. Put you guys over here, put you guys over there. Hello, Mirandesk. Do I fear the sad kitty? Yes, the sad kitty traumatized me. I thought I survived the sad kitty, but the sad kitty followed me to the ends of the earth and hid in the corners and the shadows of reality until the sad kitty could catch me off guard and finish their sad stories with me as the ending. Deltarune had peak soundtracks. Honestly, to be fair, they are like Undertale devs, right? So they make fire soundtracks. There's a reason why everyone loves their sounds, and people use them on all YouTube videos. Hello, SB Origami. Hello, Ilindigo. Hello, the Cult of Starstalker 28. Hello, Mirandesk. Hello, Driving Lever. Starstalker more like fire. I don't see where the logic follows with that one, but I know it's a compliment, clearly, so I'll take it. Thank you. Alright, let's get into today's storyline, though. We just left off reuniting with our familiars, who are now playing with the child who was in a cult and addicted to drugs his entire life, and we're currently teaching him the ways of the solar power up above and vitamin D from the sun to cure being extremely pale. So he's gonna turn from, like, wait, here, I'll show you an example. He'll go from this level of pale to this level of pale. Wow, 10 pigments, like, less white. That's crazy. Absolutely incredible. Clearly effective. Very strong. Very good. Very good. Alright, so that's good, that's good, that's good. Everything's set up correctly. Beauty. An absolute beauty. AFK stages cleared 23 of them. Not bad. We are still slightly behind. We started 1 week late, and we're still behind. We're still trying to catch up to everyone else. But we have advanced like 100 places in our district, which is not terrible. Not too terrible at all, right? Star, Stalker, Star, Heat, Fire. I guess that is a sound line of logic. You can pretty much make a connections to anything. It's why people do like the Wikipedia challenges and stuff. Every single word in existence can be connected to another word, even if it's the opposite of the original word, just based on how words work, basically, right? As long as you're creative enough with what you're doing, it works. Hello, I don't know, welcome to the stream. Hello to the Twitch chat, hello to the X-Twitter chat, hello to the Kick chat. Again, Instagram's not working. I'm gonna troubleshoot the hell out of that until that's fixed, and we're waiting on TikTok support response for 3 weeks now. Ooh, TikTok. Not like we make any money on TikTok, I just find it fun to stream on 7 platforms at the same time simultaneously, and then have like 20 chats on my second monitor. I think it's fun that way. Because I'm the only... I haven't seen anyone else do it like this. I've never seen someone else have, like, 7 streams running simultaneously with, like, 7 chats open and trying to respond to 100% of comments the entire time. Which, by the way, we are still at, like, 99,000, I think, comments responded to on the Starstalker channel. Like, actual YouTube comments replied to in the comment section, so we're getting pretty close to 100,000 there. Is Daimon good? From what I have heard and seen, he is good pre-endless, but unknown if he will actually be meta or not. As the #1 free-to-play player and the guild leader, I must be great to my guildmates and lead them to a glorious victory at all times throughout the world. Honestly, since we're doing the start of the stream, let's just do a 10 poll just for fun. I think every stream, because we just have so many diamonds, I still want to save them for the rate-up banner. But each stream, with just streamer luck and viewers being here, I'll do a 10 poll at the start of the stream just to see if we have good RNG. You know, just to see how, like, the baseline of the stream will be. If it loads. This is probably the laggiest part of the game, is opening up the recruitment area. Black screen of death, please. Please move away. Thank you very much.
Protect us.
Stitchy will protect us. Okay, so I have not met this character yet, I don't think, have I?
Protect us.
Yeah, I don't think I've met that character, so that character's gonna be coming up soon. We're 9 epic invites off, so yeah, we'll just do a normal 10 pull just real quick. And see if we get anything good. Hopefully, we get the last copy of Carolina we need for another Paragon unlock, so that we're 1 step closer to Paragon 2, Or Smoky Mirky would be nice. Okay! Wow. Off pity by 60 summons. That is actually fantastic. That was 100% worth the 10 pull. That is really good luck. That is a good sign for today's stream. Like, really, really good, actually. Start, imagine someone getting close to you, and he says, hey, you are that content creator? I haven't had that happen before, but at, like, one of the YouTube meeting things that I went to in real life, there was, like, an older beauty creator woman, and, like, she was, like, asking what I do, and I was, like, talking about, like, doing YouTube gaming. She's like, oh, what games do you play? I'm like, Secret Laboratory. She's like, my son watches Secret Laboratory content. And I'm like, oh my god. There's a chance a creator's son watches my channel and stuff. And she's like, oh, this is so cool. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, that is wild. Absolutely insane. But it makes sense. Like, no one older really knows about, like, SCP stuff. It's more, like, younger internet generation. Okay, Shamira's not bad. I will always take a Shamira. Shamira is meta. She is extremely meta. We do have her at Supreme Plus, so we will need 5 more copies for Paragon. But I will not complain with a Shamira. Shamira, way better than getting Lumon or something else absolutely horrifically terrible. I'll take it. I'll take it. An off-pity Shamira? Not just an off-pity one, though. Like a max off-pity one. That's extremely, extremely good. That's, like, super lucky. Alright, we're gonna talk to Hogan now. You're probably gonna get Deltarune 3 and 4 at the same time as Hollow Knight. It'll be interesting to have, like, all of those games that people have anticipated forever to, like, have them release all at once. I read it wrong. Continent creator, not content creator. Continent. What continent did I create? Clearly, I created Canada.
I believe the dwarves' partnership with the Assail is more complicated.
Why didn't I kill the sad kitty? It was easy. Because I didn't want to kill a sad kitty. You know that thing where you sympathize with a sad child, and then the sad child suicide bombs you? That was my situation with the sad kitty arc. Shoot the child on sight in the future.
Based on what
have
I've
to
seen,
shoot the sad kitty on sight.
In Brimstone Village aim to restore their kingdom.
I would agree with this. This is accurate, but I'd say less of a kingdom, more like their entire species. Like, they want to bring magic back to their species. Like, dwarves can't use magic. They want to revive their dead god and give dwarves magical powers. Yeah, see?
Zany?
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but since it concerns my kin, I have to explain.
Yes, please explain,
Eldrick
Zany.
and his men aren't planning a rebellion. They just want to resurrect Helthor and regain magic.
Yes, they just want to, you know, pursue their
They believe that by
personal
doing
goals.
so, they can restore the glory of the Ironheart Dominion and revive their lost craftsmanship.
Exactly.
So you're saying the dwarves' true intention
And Yardran has stolen
is to
first
push
place
the
again. That's
boundaries of their
crazy. Pay to win, coming in
and
so
refine their
hard.
skills?
That's wild. The continent of all jukes. I do need to upload more juking content, because for some reason the algorithm loves juking content. Like, every SL creator has agreed, juking content is like the #1 enjoyed thing from SL content. Like, it's the #1 most watched thing across all communities. Clips, long form, short form, all of it. Like, streams, juking is like the #1 thing people enjoy, which is just high-level gameplay, basically.
Indeed.
Don't worry about it. I'm here to talk about something else. While I don't think Eldrick poses a real threat, this is a different matter.
What's the different matter?
Hey, pointy ears! Stop playing around and come listen.
Alright, hello, drug-addicted child. Please, speak your mind.
Alright, listen carefully. Remember those pretty echo rights we
You
saw
need to get
earlier?
YouTube to remove the cap? I don't know if I have enough leeway or pull at YouTube to do that. I've pulled for YouTube to be able to do simultaneous streaming of long form and short form at the same time. Streamlabs changed that, which is fantastic. YouTube still hasn't, so I don't know. We'll see. There's only so much I can do as a tiny creator. I can still ask them for things, but, like, they really do not care. Like, you have to be not just like a 10 million subscribed YouTuber. You also have to be like a YouTuber who's got like brands backing them and stuff, like an actual sway. Like Mr. Beast can have impact on the platform. Ludwig has some impact because it's also like the contacts that they have. Like I have a bunch of like YouTube partner managers that I know and stuff like that, and YouTube liaisons, but they're just employees at the end of the day, right?
Eggs.
I've met with the head of YouTube Canada, but like, we just talked YouTube stuff. Like, I can't really, like... All I said was, hey, please do more with streaming. You're doing lots of shorts already. I appreciate the short stuff, but more for streaming and more for long form. So, yeah.
Yes.
I met Jerome ASF recently, though. That was really cool. I got to talk to Jerome. Childhood hero. Or at least, like, a childhood creator that I looked up to. Jerome and Bajan Canadian Minecraft videos. Childhood. Right there.
And after seeing those devices
So
on
it was
the
dragon
ground,
eggshells. This makes sense.
I realized something.
So they are eating, basically they're drinking dragon eggshell soup. and it works as a kind of vitamin D supplement and addictive drug to keep them alive without having the sunlight on their skin.
Belly, the divine dew
Which makes sense. I'm pretty sure eggshells have vitamin D in them. Let me Google that real quick. Do eggshells have vitamin D? No, they do not contain vitamin D. Damn, they're primarily made of calcium carbonate. Yeah, they're made of a lot of calcium. Like, it's not bad to actually eat eggshells. It's just calcium, like literally solidified calcium.
That's impossible!
But eggs are one of the most nutritious foods. I do recommend them. Of course, noobs love to see the pros. It's not just loving to see the pros. It's also just people like seeing things that is just insanely hard to pull off. It's why people like watching speedrunners and the likes, right?
The divine dew is a gift from Her Majesty. How could it possibly be made of dragon eggs?
You were in a cult. It's okay. Your trauma's
Say,
healing now.
How do you know all this?
Because she's like 7,000 years old.
While researching ancient crafts, I came across many historical texts that all mention dragons in some way. In the Age of Gods, Helthor and the primordial dragon were close companions.
Ooh, are dragons on the same tier as gods? Would that make them the same tier as power as me? Like the primordial dragon,
We
perhaps?
dwarves call her the primordial dragon.
Okay, her makes sense. She lays
all
eggs.
dragons are her descendants.
Ah, she's the original
The
dragoness.
legends say the dragons were mighty and noble, possessing pure souls.
Okay.
It is said that Helthor and the primordial dragon fought side by side to protect Asperia. Also, dragonfire was Helthor's greatest tool for crafting weapons.
That sounds accurate and fair. Don't spoil? Yeah, no spoilers. How do you know about the eggs,
unless
though?
you've actually seen a dragon egg, you're just making stuff up.
You think next SL update's going to be rebalance? I hope it fixes the audio. I personally don't like the audio changes. I'd like the SL audio to be changed slightly. I do know that they're going to be adding a new SCP in the future. We should hear about that this weekend? Maybe? Something like that? I don't know what the new SCP is. I wanted to actually, like, lore craft with you guys what you guys think it is. Basically, they showed us, like, a teaser thing that doesn't tell you anything about it, but they're going to tease this weekend. And they're like, hey, if you want to make content around this teaser, here's, like, an advancement on making the content for it, so that when it releases, we can promote it slightly more. And I'm just excited to see what the community comes up with so that I can, like, help theory craft. Because SCP-127, I was able to guess 127 really quickly. But this one, I have I looked at it, I don't know if it's 3 digits or 4 digits as an SCP number. I don't know if it's, I'm guessing it's another object. Because there's no way they made another creature, right? Like, they just, SL would never put the actual time effort into making another playable SCP,
Not
right?
like
You know?
I've seen more
New
of the
SCP,
world.
they're always going to be adding new
Those
SCPs.
glowing
It's Secret
acolytes
Laboratory,
are
after all. It's
identical to
Northwood.
how dragon eggs are described in the historical texts.
Hopefully it's just not another gun. Give us something that, like... Again, what I want is a non-playable character SCP like SCP-956 that appears in the map, changes up the environment, adds a horror factor to the game, adds a random factor, and again, if you make it so that... For example, what if they made it only visible to people that it affects? Then you could add a little bit of schizophrenia type thing to the game. So you could see, like, someone screaming in a room, freaking out, panicking, they die. You enter the room, nothing's there. It's dead silent. You see their dead body, and you're like, what the hell happened? And it was some sort of SCP that can only appear to someone. Maybe it's an SCP, like add an SCP that kills you when you're low on health and all alone. But, like, you have to be, like, in the same room, so it stops people from camping, low on health, alone in a room. That would be a cool SCP to add. Like, I don't know what SCP would fit the lore for that type of gameplay, but imagine, like a non-playable SCP that shows up in a room when you're alone, even if it was not low HP. An SCP that shows up when you're alone in a room for too long, if you're not moving around, if you're AFK, for example, an AFK removing SCP, that would be fun and terrifying, because you could, like, hear people screaming from a room over and then it kills them. Like, that's just good theory crafting.
Even if they're right, you still can't prove the divine dew is dragon
This is
egg
true.
essence.
You can't just trust historical text. You have to take historical context and cross-reference text to try to get the most accurate version of what history was. But history is always written by the successors, the people who win in the end.
Well, you are actually the
You're
one
thinking
who inspired
SCP-513?
me.
What's that one? You guys haven't even seen, like, the thing that they're going to tell you about it. There are clues in the lore that they're going to be dropping on us, so we'll go over it together when they do the content drop this weekend. But what's SCP-513? That looks like a cool SCP. I'd love for something like that to be added to Secret Laboratory. Again, I want some more horror aspects to the game,
Me?
personally. For here in AFK Journey, I'd like more AFK aspects so I don't have to
When
play
you looked
too
at
long.
those glowing
But I do like
eggs,
their story.
You
I like their
said you
story.
could sense a magic similar to
I'd like it
the
to get more
divine dew.
deeper and more in depth as well. I like when they get deep. Like they've made us kill orphan children and stuff, for
Dragon
example.
essence is packed
We've
with
killed a lot of
energy.
humans in this game. We
Your
are
queen must
we're
be
a good
using it
person
to
in this
resist
game, but we've done some
transformation.
terrible things. We're just forced to, though. It's like putting them out of their misery
Zany,
half the time.
what are you implying?
At a pit room. Well, for example, they removed the, you know that in light containment they used to have that like floor that was covered in 106 goo and it slowed you down when you walked through it and stuff. Like adding stuff like that would be cool. Just environmental little changes like that would be nice. Things that can impact your gameplay and add a little bit of a horror element to it. Maybe it pings 106 when you walk in it type thing, right? Just something small. Small stuff like that
probably
make the
noticed
game
by now
much
that
more
my
fun.
appearance doesn't match my age.
Yup.
The reason is, I once drank dragon egg essence.
She drank the sacred nectar of the dragons? She drank a baby dragon, and that's why she's a child. At the age of like 7,000. Okay, makes sense. And then?
This happened many years ago when I was just a young girl.
Makes sense. So now you're pedo bait for the entire dwarf community.
While mining underground, I encountered a small, radiant ore deep within the mountain. Too bad only a small part of it was visible.
Your cultist member is shaming me? What did my cultist member say? Anyways, Origami, you shall see that the true fear is if you do not apologize to Star God himself. What did Origami insult me with? What insult did Origami give me? I didn't see an insult.
I had never seen anything so beautifully colored, and I tried to carefully excavate it.
So she found a dragon egg, started excavating it, and then was like, this looks like a yummy diamond. I'm gonna put it in my
But after a
mouth.
few hits, the ore cracked, and some kind of liquid poured out.
And so you drank it. You drank the rock juice. The first thought in your mind is, oh my god, this gemstone is leaking fluid. I'm gonna drink it.
A bit of it got into my mouth.
Ah, okay, accidentally.
before I knew
Okay.
it,
It's
I had passed
it's the
out.
classic story of like a guy going into work and he falls in his coworkers and then things happen and then it's like, oh yeah, it's totally not cheating because he just fell and it just happened at work randomly. Just happened to drink rock juice at work
When I
or
woke up,
dragon egg.
I was already back in Brimstone Village. I tried to return and find the ore, but the mine had collapsed.
Okay, whoa. So someone found her and brought her back to the village when she was unconscious, but also the mine collapsed and no one found the dragon egg and exposed it as a big thing in a deal? Or, I don't know, that just doesn't make full sense. So that was dragon egg essence.
You bet it was. But I didn't know that at the time.
So if I want to stop aging,
Ever since
I take
then,
dragon egg essence.
My body has stopped growing.
I'm down to drink some. I think my character looks like just the perfect age, like, you know,
It
early
wasn't
20s or
until
something.
Many years later, when I came across ancient drawings and records of dragon eggs on old stone tablets, that I learned
Hello, Side,
dragon egg essence
Fahim, welcome to
contains
stream.
immense energy and
Am I gonna pull for
magic.
Daimon? I don't think so. I'll have to get more data on him personally.
I'm not complaining,
Again, from what I've
though.
seen, is he's
Thanks
just
to
a
that
pre-endless
extraordinary
character.
egg,
That he
I've
wouldn't
lived
be
for
useful in
centuries
endless.
and still look as young as ever. All right, story time's over. Now, back to what I was saying earlier. Feli, I'm sure your people are using the power of the dragon egg essence to resist transformation.
But my question is, if the dragon egg essence is literally just a bunch of nutrients and like vitamin D and stuff that just stops them from transforming into some monster, what's making them transform into monsters in the first place? Are they some form of subform of wilders and hypogeans mixed together, so like they're a half demon, half wilder hybrid mix?
No. That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, never say it is, always update your science based on new data.
Dragons are
He's a researcher
sacred
after all.
creatures. There are stories about them all over Asperia, but no one's seen one for ages.
That is true. We are in a fantasy world. We found fairies, ents, witches, mages, undead, zombies, skeletons, time gods, gods of death, gods of love, gods of drama and poetry. Yet we haven't fought a single dragon yet. We've even fought like a kraken, but it's like a half-nude woman kraken, you
I
know?
once read a paper in Merlin's study by an
Star God is
everything
immortal in our
scholar.
hearts.
The
Hey, there's a
author
decent chance we'll be
suggested that
immortal
the
in our
dragons have
timeline.
long since flown into the stars, leaving Asperia behind.
I'd give it our generation the chance that we're immortal, like in the next 100 years. Well, I think there's three paths that I see currently. We unlock immortality, we kill ourselves off, or kind of limbo for a bit. And it really does depend on how society goes. Like, we're very close to all three. Like, I don't see nuclear war being the ending of society, I see a virus release being the ending of society. Like Plague Inc. type of virus.
If dragon eggs are showing up underground, Maybe the dragons are down there too.
Perhaps, perhaps.
That's a good guess. There's no other explanation for all those dragon eggs. Hogan, this is serious. The dragons, long believed to have disappeared, might be right beneath us.
That could make sense. Dragons went to slumber underground after the Great War.
You've provided very important information, Zany. This needs to be reported immediately.
You need to have your mind uploaded. Personally, I'm down with to have my mind uploaded. I'm not against that personally, but I want a living immortal version of me.
Old friend.
And again,
we must head back underground and investigate
I'll let him
if
finish his
dragons
line.
truly exist.
Yes, we will investigate the dragons. But, okay, two things. There's two versions of immortality. The one people worry about, it's like immortality where you can never die, and then you're a being that exists in the universe forever, and that life will be horrible because you'll watch the universe end, and you're just going to eternally suffer forever. I don't believe in that immortality. I think that's impossible to really even achieve that type of immortality. I believe in the immortality of, to the point where we can transform our body so that it's constantly reproducing itself. Because we already know immortal things in our universe. They exist. There's a thing known as the immortal jellyfish. Its cells infinitely reproduce. The only way the immortal jellyfish dies, technically there's two ways. One, something eats it and literally kills it. Or two, if it, like, swims too high to the surface or something, or pressure change, or it hits a rock, or washes up on shore, that will kill it too. So, immortality for humans, if we get to the point where we're immortal, I don't think it'll be the immortality of, like, some curse that makes you never die. I think it'll be, like, literally, our cells will infinitely reproduce to the point where cancer doesn't kill us, where we don't die of growing old, where we don't die of getting sick. It would become, you die of getting hit by a car, getting in a plane accident, dying to a bullet being shot through the head type thing, which it would be an interesting world to live in. We'd have to expand to be multiplanetary at that point, because if people don't die often anymore, it would cause issues with resources, but we're very far off of that. You should leave it to me.
Right.
Yes, I'm the greatest
In my
investigator
current
around.
condition, I'd only be a burden if I went with you.
Indeed.
I'll head back to Hollystone to deliver this information to the envoy.
The hamsters can go with you.
But the mission ahead is even harder. Merlin, I want to go with you.
Okay, listen. I was fine. I didn't get kidnapped. I didn't get drugged. I didn't get murdered. Hogan, on the other hand, got drugged, kidnapped, and almost sacrificed to an evil deity, so I'd like you guys to protect him. For me, because I can't protect him right now. I'm fine on my own. I'm powerful enough.
Or Chippy can escort General Hogan back, and I can go with you.
Hammy, I don't pick favorites with my familiars. Please go with him as well.
Magister, you're definitely going to need Chippy's help.
Chippy, you are the ultimate S-tier god of this game, but I do not need it, don't worry. Hogan needs you more than I do.
What if you run into danger on the way? I'd be so worried.
You've supremed him for 55,000 diamonds. If you have the diamonds to spare, Seed Faham, it's not bad. Like, honestly. I've heard that he's good, again, especially for pre-endless. I'll see if he does
Never
affect, like,
mind.
Dream Realm
I'll
rankings
trust
and
you.
stuff, for example.
After all, you're the greatest mage in Asperia.
I just have to be conscious
believe
of
you
what
can
I pull
take care
for
of
as a
yourself.
free-to-play. I'm very limited on the
Oh,
resources.
Magister, please be careful.
You can count on us, Magister. We'll make sure the General gets to Hollystone safely.
You better. You better not get drugged again.
Sir Chippy won't let you down.
Alright, off they go. And see you soon. Alright, see you, Hammy. Take care, take care. Alright, with them gone now. How is this possible?
This is unbelievable.
Welcome back, Mirandesk. Welcome back.
I can't believe that I've been living a lie my whole life.
Played 4 hours straight of Deltarune? Hell yeah, that means it's a good game if you're playing it straight.
This can't be true. You must be lying to me.
Transmit yourself through radio signals. That would be interesting. Digital immortality? The thing with digital immortality, though, is how do you create new data if you become... Like, say you become a perfect copy of your brain is made, mirrored, and turned into an artificial intelligence that then can, like, live and exist. It would have all of your previous memories, all of your previous knowledge, and all of your previous functions mentally. I guess it could still gather new data, but you couldn't really mature as a person, right? You couldn't grow as a person as an artificial intelligence. You could gather more data and make decisions based on your current copied personality, but your personality wouldn't change and transform. Like, you couldn't grow, right? So, like, if you died as an 8-year-old and had your mind uploaded as an 8-year-old, you'd be a permanent 8-year-old, but it would be still an AI that could gather data as an 8-year-old, but it would still have the 8-year-old's perspective, I guess, is how I'd think of it. I don't think you can really grow, and I don't know if that's still living or not. Like, I don't know if that would count, personally.
You've sensed that magic. Even heard the calls and roars. Facts speak louder than emotions or words, young one.
But if you really do want to be immortal, the first steps you have to do is live long enough for us to unlock the technology for it. And to do that, stuff like stay hydrated, keep your vitamins, sleep well, stay fit and active, diet is extremely important, stuff like that. And then look into different things that can help your health, because everyone's individual health is different based on like all of your genetics and your DNA code.
Dwarves are obsessed with ores, so they take the eggshells and toss aside the essence, but you're the opposite.
Interesting. They live on the essence. Or, no. Dwarves are obsessed with ores, so they take the eggshells and toss... Yeah, no, they do live on the essence.
Your queen's hidden the truth about dragon egg essence and disguised it as the divine dew.
And diluted it with water.
You can't speak about Her Majesty like that. She has always shared her life force with us.
It's not her life
She's
force,
selfless
though.
and noble. Her grace warms us deep underground. She's the light of Southdoran.
And you are an ignorant child.
Hello? Has the truth frightened you? Look above. The true warmth and light is right there above you at this very moment.
The sun.
Okay, I was trying to understand what you just said, Mirandesk. Okay, I
Wait a
understand,
minute.
yeah.
The surface is beautiful.
You need
And it's
079
nothing
level of
like I
evolution,
imagined.
but that's like that's something that's not just an AI. That is a magical AI, so there's some sort of extra element to it, some sort of mutation element basically to
There
it.
are so many things I've never seen before. The bright sun, the rich soil, the beautiful plants.
Think. Are you going to believe what your eyes see or what your ears hear?
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe the Divine Dew really is Dragon Egg Essence. But I still believe Her Majesty has her reasons for hiding everything. There must be a deeper purpose behind it.
I agree, but I don't think it's a good purpose or a good reason. I believe it is a kind of like false prophet type of
As a
situation.
priest, I must not ignore Her Majesty's struggles. I should return to Southdoran and speak to the High Priestess. She may know something.
And you may be killed for now knowing something.
You're as stubborn
Hello,
as a
Gargi.
rock.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the competitive YouTube viewing
Fine.
chat,
If it
where you
helps
get
come to your
ranked based on
senses,
how much you are
I'll come
active in
with
the
you.
chat for how long.
Magister, what about you? Don't you want to see this through?
Yes, I do want to see this through. Of course.
Great.
Let's go. Back to Southdoran.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Going guns
Before we
blazing.
go back, I want to leave a mark here to celebrate my first time coming to the surface.
Sure, why don't you, like, plant a tree or something? Yeah, plant some flowers. There we
Oh.
go.
Do you remember the flowers I grew when we first met? I followed a book to grow them. I think I could try planting some on the surface too.
Excellent idea.
I like that idea.
Though a
Me
tree
too.
usually lives
And
longer.
I happen to have some seeds with me. Let's go find a good place to plant them.
Alright, very well. We'll take a little side quest to plant your little seeds. There we go. A little bit of planting. May nature and sunlight nourish your growth. Grow fast, and then I'll bring Indris to see you. Okay, okay. Cool. And there we go. 500 diamonds.
I can't wait to see my mirage blooms in full bloom. Who would have imagined the sunlight on the surface could be so warm?
I wonder how they'll grow on the surface. They might be an invasive species of flowers, since they are cave flowers now in the light of the sun. They might not even live, honestly,
I don't
potentially.
want to doubt Her Majesty, but it seems like she might have
Mirandesk,
been
that
hiding
crown
the
is part of
truth.
the YouTube competitive
The
viewing
surface
experience. It
isn't
basically is saying you are the
anything like she
#1
described.
chatter of the short stream chat. It is saying you are like, you're literally ranked #1 currently in the chat on the YouTube Shorts side. On the long form side right now, I think Ziardran is currently ranked in first place. The thing is, they only allow you to have 75 XP per hour, and then you can get another 75 XP once we stream for over an
I
hour.
must ask about the divine
And then you
dew
get
and
XP
the
for
dragons.
gifting,
Put my
donating,
mind at
and
ease.
talking in chat. You get 25 XP, I think, per message in chat. So really you only need to come in, put 3 messages in chat, leave, come back an hour later, put 3 messages in chat, and you can just farm XP to always be #1 for a stream straight.
All right. Looks like we all
Technically.
have a reason
They
to
might
head
change
back
that, though, and update it.
underground.
What are my thoughts on your version of immortality? What's your version of immortality? Your immortality would be more of a cloning one, a one-to-one cell recreation. However, one problem is the soul of the human body. You would need to transfer it. Exactly. My thoughts are that humans do have a soul. I do think animals have a soul, personally. Like, in my mind, a soul makes sense in the living system of things. Like, there's studies and stuff showing, like, the bioluminescence of all beings, and that's an argument for a soul, like the light of the eyes fading type of thing. It's hard to tell exactly, like, it's hard, because a lot of stuff gets into ethics, religion, and science kind of all mixed together to what is the actual truth of the universe, right? What is the truth and meaning of life type of stuff. I'd love to see a real dragon, hell yeah.
Do you think the High Priestess will tell me the truth?
No, I do not think so, Felly. Or she'll tell you the truth like a classic villain monologue, and then attempt to kill you. That's my two
For your
bets.
sake, I hope so.
I don't know if you'd hope so, because she'll probably try to kill you after the monologue.
I guess the only way to find out is by going back.
Yes, we go back,
I
guns
need a
blazing, come on.
response, even if it's a lie.
Yep.
Chop chop. Let's go meet those hiding in the shadows.
Alrighty, back we go. Can I teleport there? Yes, sir, I can. Easy teleportation. Dude, I want a dragon so bad. I love Blue Eyes White Dragon so much. Wait, here, right, stream. I'll show you something. I'll show you something cool. Let me show you something cool. What do we got here? This is a fat stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are all Blue Eyes type cards. This is a Blue Eyes White Dragon egg, a dragon egg. This is a Blue Eyes White Dragon spell. This is another Blue Eyes White Dragon spell. This is Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, I think. It's kind of hard to see because there's glare on the card sleeves and stuff, but you know, there's that. You know, I have a few of those, just a few of those. Then we got the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, which is like kind of similar to Kaiba, who's the guy who has blue eyes in the anime. I got 3 of those. Then we've got the other Blue Eyes Dragon, this one. Anyways, I've got a whole bunch of Blue Eyes in here. Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blue Eyes Alternative, Blue Eyes Jet, Blue Eyes, Twin-Headed Dragon, Blue Eyes... What's the other one? There's so many. They reprinted so many, but it's worth it. I love Blue Eyes so much. He's like the ultimate dragon, the best dragon. Better than Charizard, in my opinion. Blue Eyes beats Charizard any day of the week. Any day of the week. One Blue Eyes could take down 1,000 Charizards. I still love Charizard, though.
Here? You're the troublemakers who ruined the ritual.
Indris, we have some information for you.
You even kidnapped Felly.
Yes, we did. Hello.
Have you returned to face your judgment?
Nope.
Indris, calm down and listen. I followed them, and then...
Yes, you are #1 in chat, Mirandesk, just by vibing. It's kind of how it works, which I do like that. I would like it to be a little bit better, though, where it's like you get 5 XP per chat or something. And I'd like it to be either uncapped, or leave it limited to 75 per hour, but make it so all of the stream ones, they combine, and then like maybe resets yearly or something, just in a way that it's just not individually per stream instead. Charizard isn't a dragon type, sadly. Yeah, no, he's not. He's what, fire flying, I think?
How could the Divine Dew have anything to do with the dragon eggs?
Yeah, he's not gonna believe us unless we show him.
Felly, don't let them fool you.
Yeah, we didn't use illusion magic or anything on him, bro.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child! Since you refuse to believe me, I'm going to find the High Priestess and discuss everything with her. Merlin, Saini, just pretend you're my captives and come with me. You might even have to back up my story.
Haha, it's not gonna work out the
Felly.
way you want.
Are you sure you want to question the High Priestess?
She's gonna monologue and murder you, or just flat out deny and murder you.
Don't worry. She is kind and gentle. The worst
You have to find more 4-year-old SL vids from Star? Dude, the 4-year-old ones are horrible. They're not even full screen.
Even if I
I
get
messed up
locked
the screen dimensions
you
back
can
then and
still
then didn't
visit
know how to
me
fix them
anytime.
because I was stupid.
I can't just let you go by
The
yourself.
old stuff's so bad quality.
I'll come with you.
There's one video, like the wholesome SL video moments one. That one's kind of cute. That's kind of cute,
Things
old
are in
SL like
disarray
history.
At the moment.
The Vibe and Guard
The
series is
war
always
beside
good.
You caused significant destruction during the ritual, and many guards were reassigned. With the defenses weakened, some commoners managed to slip through.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, none of this would have happened if you hadn't oppressed your own people.
Haha, this is true.
The High Priestess is punishing the commoners who were arrested. But most of them don't deserve death.
Oh?
If we go meet her now, maybe they'll still have a chance at survival.
Classic cult-like behavior. We do enjoy a nice cult. He seems to be used in Primal Lord. Okay, yeah, Daemon might be really good. Just to get like the XP buffs and stuff and get you ahead, he might be a pull. I'll have to get a little bit more information on it. But if he is necessary for like top Primal Lord ratings, then definitely people have the resources they need to pull for him. I think SPSL entrance zone needs a rework. Yes, it will be reworked. I can't say if it's next or if it's surface that's next, because you never really know with Secret Laboratory, but I'm pretty sure entrance is going to get reworked first. I'm pretty sure. Look at these pathetic commoners. Please, show mercy on us. Ah, we're
People
so
of the
scared.
realm, cast your condemning gaze upon these wretched souls.
Valara, you always look like uninterested.
Were it not for Her Majesty's boundless grace, how could these lowly commoners have been blessed with such divine favor?
Oh
Yet,
yes, how could they?
when the winds of hardship blew, they lost their way, turning their backs on the merciful queen. What sacrilege! What insolence! By the Queen's name, I shall decree death upon all who are irredeemable!
Damn, not
You
harsh
can't
at all.
possibly mean every
Not even a little bit harsh, for
commoner
sure.
here, can you? Some were merely swept up in the chaos of this unrest.
There's a
They've
Vibing
done
Guard
nothing
0.5, I don't even
wrong.
remember 0.5.
If
I need to go
only
back
we
and
could
watch all of them.
carefully
Honestly,
discern.
what I should do is do the classic YouTuber thing, where you take all the old videos of a series, put them together into one movie video, and then make a whole bunch of money off of it, because YouTube loves long-form videos like that. But then you edit it down so that there's more cuts in it, higher quality editing, maybe add a few jokes or subtitles here and there, and then add in maybe like a sprinkle of fresh content to it, and then boom, you have this masterpiece, like hour or 2 hour long video, and it's just free views, free money, and usually pretty enjoyable, you know. Because honestly, I've forgotten most of the old Vibing Guards. I do know one of them, contained, I think, 3 SCPs with one throw of the ball. Like, SCP-018 killed 3 SCPs, I'm pretty sure.
Ravion,
And we survived the Chaos that
I
round as
admit
well,
you
I
have
think.
inherited
There's one
Her
where we survived, like,
Majesty's
3 Chaos spawn
merciful
waves, I
heart.
think, as well as, like, 2 SCPs. It was crazy. Vibing Guard series is insane. I've always tried to record it. I still haven't been able to one-up my last Vibing Guard video. Which is the whole goal, was always one-up myself over and over and over. Or even at least be on par with the last one. And so it's kind of hard to do now.
However, a high-ranking priest
Bring back the
has
Vibing
gone
Guard for
missing
real?
during
I
this night,
wish.
and
It's so hard to
highly likely
record.
that these savages have torn him to pieces.
The rules of the Vibing Guard are basically, you have to be a facility guard, you have to spawn as one. Win the entire round, which is already hard, and an achievement in Secret Laboratories to survive a whole round as facility guard. And not be like a scaredy cat at all during the round. You literally go through the entire facility, vibing as if you're a literal unkillable god. So you'll have to defeat multiple spawn waves of chaos, defeat every SCP in the game, run circles around the D-class, save a bunch of lives, end a bunch of lives, do a bunch of cool things, and then you have a Vibing Guard video. It's so significantly hard to record, no one else has been able to replicate it. It's just physically impossible for them to replicate.
You always look on the dark
You're just here for the vibing and
side.
questioning? Hell yeah, Mirandesk.
could have
Hell
simply
yeah.
been
Well, feel free to ask
frightened
any question you want.
hidden
I
away.
am a wealth of knowledge and opinions, to some degree. And I'm always down to discuss anything that I don't know or do know.
Ravion, I beseech
And I love
you
learning
to
new
stop
things,
defending
so.
these sinners.
High Priestess!
Feli,
What did I just say? Look at him. He's perfectly fine.
Feli, my dear, thank the Queen for your safety.
Okay, so Valara still likes Feli.
You
Interesting.
vanished amidst the turmoil, and I had many sent to find you, but there was no news. I feared the worst.
You saw him go up the elevator, though. How were they going to find him if they didn't take the elevator up with us?
I'm sorry. I just got lost. I didn't mean to worry you.
Did he just lie to her?
To be lost is no matter of great consequence, dear child. As long as we hold the grace Her Majesty has bestowed upon us in our hearts, we will find our
Perfect
way
guard run
back.
just to get $5? Honestly, that's probably how much the videos made. Maybe even less back then.
Thank you.
Maybe
High
20 on
Priestess.
like 1 or 2.
Now that I'm back, could you spare these innocent commoners?
And you gotta count the hours of editing that go in.
I know you are a kind and merciful child, quick to forgive their transgressions. But do you understand the gravity of their deeds?
Episode 1 is literally the Vibing Guard. Episode 0.5 isn't a prerequisite to Vibing Guard 1. Instead, it's an in-between between episodes 5 and 6, I'm pretty sure, for episode 0.5. It's like it's kind of like a filler episode in an anime, but more like a build-up episode than a filler episode, if that's accurate. That would be accurate, because it's actual content, you know.
Deeds?
It's like not a real Vibing Guard round.
do you
It's like
mean?
half of what the Vibing Guard round is. It's like half of what a real Vibing Guard round would actually be. Like half of what a real video would be. So it's like, if I remember correctly, I might have died in it or something. Like it's not quite a complete Vibing Guard one. Why is it 5.5? Again, it's because it's not, rather than it being a 5.5, it's more of, I was trying to record the Vibing Guard 6, but I failed at it. So this is my attempt after like a year of recording for it. And so it's the best thing that I can release, because I don't want to not release this content because it's good content, but it's not worthy of the title of Vibing Guard. So it's a 0.5 Vibing Guard. I think if I remember correctly from back then. I think so.
Those wretches
$5
seized
the
a
guard's perspective for the
considerable
salary?
amount of the divine
Hey,
group and
the salary we
trusted
think we
to us
decided on
and
was like
distributed
75
it among
cents.
the
Like literal
greedy
quarters.
commoners.
Because, you know, that's what we found in the lockers every time. Maybe $1.25 in like the drawer in the lockers.
The innocent ones you speak of accepted these gifts without the slightest
High Priest card from the
qualm.
Binding of Isaac?
Gifts
Yeah.
that
I've never
they
played
were
that game, but I
never
do know of it.
entitled to.
The situation was chaotic.
Gotta get
at the
28
time.
episodes for a season
Taking
2?
some divine
Oh my
dew
lord.
hardly seems like a grave offense, does it?
Ravion, the divine dew is not easily obtained. Please cease defending these marauders.
Are you sure it's not easily obtained and it's not literally in a giant factory
Her
right now?
Majesty has borne much alone
Or,
in her
like,
effort to
extraction
bestow us with
site.
her compassionate grace. Mercy will only embolden them further.
Oh, you innocent fool, Valara.
But what exactly has Her Majesty endured? The divine dew isn't even Her Majesty's power. It's from dragon eggs, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Does she know?
Feli, I beg your pardon.
Even then, she doesn't have much emotion. Like, Feli, I beg your pardon? What are you talking about? And she's like, Feli, I beg your pardon?
The divine dew
Scoff.
came from the dragon eggs.
You had the Vibing Guard achievement, but changed accounts? Aw, damn. Dude, they really should have called it the Vibing Guard achievement, to live an entire round as facility guard, but it's instead something like off-duty or on-duty or something. It's some sort of, like, duty thing.
Nonsense!
I'm speaking the truth. I saw it with my own eyes.
Cease these lies, Feli!
Okay, so Valara doesn't know the truth, then, I don't think. So the Queen's kept it secret from even Valara, the priestess, the head one.
I'm not lying. The divine dew came from...
Ooh! Killed on the spot? What did I say would happen? What did I say? The moment we get back, two options are gonna happen. Either she's gonna monologue and about the truth and kill you, or she doesn't know the truth and she's gonna kill you. Those were the two options that were gonna happen to Feli. I literally called it from the get-go. R.I.P. Feli. You will be missed. Unless I can heal him, but I don't think so. That was a neck shot, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to heal him right now, but... She went for the vitals. Holy hell. She went straight for the neck. What a way to go. It's also a slow death, too, because when your throat gets ripped out like that, you bleed out. You don't literally just flat out die like a heart hit or like a brain hit. It's an actual slow and painful death. Like, you could even choke on your own blood while dying. Now, that's bad. Okay, damn, the season got slightly more dark. We've got evil cults and stuff, and now a dead child. Tap and hold to try to heal him. Wait, can we heal? And try again. And... I don't think so. I think he's gone. Not even our ultimate Merlin magic. Okay, that's not really healing. We just sent him to heaven, I guess? Yeah, we sent him to heaven. You stone-cursed wretch. I invoke the name of Helthor to curse you. Damn, a dwarvish curse.
The time has come for this farce to end. I allowed the desecration of Feli's body in order to uncover a singular truth.
And what's that truth?
Should he be rescued by you Toplanders, it will only confirm his betrayal of the faith he once held sacred.
Wow, what a way to spin it! If the Toplanders help him, then he is a traitor, therefore he is lying to us about the Queen's Dew being eggs. Look at the smirk on her face. They did a really good job on, like, an evil smirk. That's a good evil smirk.
But by the Queen's divine grace, Feli has shown true
Star
repentance
Wars
in his
Sarlacc
final
bit is one of the worst.
moments.
It is.
He remains.
It is extremely
As
slow.
always,
Isn't it like decades
the
for the
loyal
Sarlacc to
child
consume
I
you?
hold dear.
If it's not painful, though, I don't know if that would be that bad. Because doesn't it, like... Yeah, it keeps you alive, I think, for, like, literal decades. Or does it not keep you alive? It just holds onto your corpse for decades. I just know it's a very, 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 very slow consumption of your
Have
body.
you lost your mind? You murderer!
Yep, but she's already murdered like hundreds of people. Of course she's not going to care about murdering Feli that much.
As I have said before, getting lost is nothing to fear. As long as we faithfully believe in Her Majesty, she will surely soothe every soul.
Oh yes, cult leader Villara. Yes, yes.
Just hearing it makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
You crazy dirt digger!
Dirt digger, damn! She's throwing out the
I've
slurs.
seen more filth in my lifetime than you could ever imagine. But you are the worst of them all!
Damn.
I've had enough! Today, I'm dragging you by those pointed ears and giving you a lesson you won't forget! Come at me! Let's wrap this up once and for all!
The old hag dwarf is gonna beat
How
you
dare you be
senseless.
so impertinent? Indris, expel these light-cursed invaders at once.
Light cursed? Just because we're blessed with sunlight doesn't make us cursed.
Feli is...
Indris, now is not the time for grief. You must apprehend these Toplanders before they manage to escape.
You're just eating flat-out cake icing? Hey, healthier than Nutella.
If they use the lift and somehow reach the Spirit Gate, the secret of Salthorin will be laid bare.
Oh, so Ravion knows the truth. Yeah, I'm remembering what he just said.
Silence that blabbering mouth of yours. Indris, heed my command. Stop them at once.
You killed his friend, and now you think he's gonna listen to you? You've lost your marbles!
Pretty sure she always had no marbles in her head. Ah, great, we gotta beat her up. Cool, cool. Don't know why it's not... Oh, it only deploys 3 things? Okay, these are garbage to deploy then. We're only allowed to deploy 3 heroes. Our true heroes today will be Rowan, why not? And... Oh, I can't even move her? Cool. We'll go metagame a bit. We'll throw in Shamira, so she guarantees a win. Indris is gonna fight us? Indris, remember your duties. Now's our chance, everyone run! Oh, the commoner's trying to escape now because we're distracting the enemy. Alright, come on, Shamira, one-tap him. One-tap him like you always do. It's like a freaking machine gun of literal undead souls. Enough of the lies, it's time I face the truth. Yes, Indris. Grow a spine and actually deal with something. Oh, he joined our side, okay, cool. Indris, what are you doing? The betrayal! Oh! The shock, yes. An evil cult leader is shocked that she's getting betrayed, clearly.
Indris! How dare you fire an arrow at me? Do you dare to rebel?
Play as the prayer class, play as the cleric in Dark and Darker.
Brand me a traitor
Cleric's
or
pretty
an
good still right
accomplice.
now.
I cannot.
Foolish.
I just don't like the playstyle as much. I like casting spells, personally.
At once.
Or being a druid that gets to zoom across the map, super fun. Great movement.
Try if you wish. I will pin your head to the ground with my arrows, binding you to Salthorin forever.
Damn.
Indris, what are you truly trying to accomplish? Do not let these filthy Toplanders blind you.
Hey, racism.
All I seek to know now is the secret Feli uncovered. What truth could it be that cost him his life?
I am protecting.
Speak no more. I do not wish to hear your explanation. I trust only in the answers I find for myself.
This should always be a thing that you follow, no matter what. Yes, you should listen to others and take information in, but always, always make your own conclusions. Always, always make your own opinions. Stop, like, too many people literally will just watch something or listen to something and be like, alright, that's my now new opinion. I now fully believe this thing, whether it's a documentary, whether it's a video essay, whether it's a lesson from a teacher. People will always make mistakes, people will always lie, people will always miss details and stuff. If you see 2 sides of a story, all of a sudden things open up a lot more. It's why in-depth villain characters are so much more interesting when they're not pure evil, that there's some sort of depth to them. It's also interesting when they are just pure evil. But always, always be open to developing your own train of thought. Like, don't just let yourself be a mindless person who follows along with what you're just always told. Like, it will never work out well for you if you do.
Let's go, Merlin.
It's easier, though, in life. It is easier in life to be a tool. To, like, literally just let other people make the decisions for you. Then you don't have to worry about anything. But it's not... personally, my belief is that's not a good way to live life. You should live life as your own sentient entity and being, with your own thoughts and processes, right? Leftovers of homemade cake? Hell yeah, the Cult of Starstalker, hell yeah. Yeah, my brother's birthday was recent, and so we had cake. My dad always makes a nice homemade cake. Cease the pursuit. Ooh, no. Okay, these things feel like clone copies of some sort of like evil spirit, like summons from the evil queen. And they're stopping the priestess from going after us. So that way she doesn't see the truth. And we just left the commoners to get murdered? Okay, wow, we just left people to die even more. Full-on brutal slaughter fest in front of us. That's, what, now, like 7 more deaths on our heads? Cool, cool, we just abandoned them like that. I thought we were gonna drag the priestess up here and, like, force her to see, hey, this is what's happening, hey, your queen lied to you, you're in a cult, hey.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on. Don't just rush off. Maybe take a break first? He's been bottling everything up.
I'm not good at comforting people? Hell no. Let's just walk with him for now.
Alright, let's keep moving for now.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month?
Really
Not all
tired.
guys need to talk about it or even want to talk about it, but just having the presence of a person or someone reaching out can already be enough to a person. Like, just having their existence. It's why guys go, like, for a drink together or go to the gym together or go for a walk together type thing. Guys don't usually ask for help, but if you're there and you can support them just naturally, it's honestly the best way to support the mental health of a guy, usually, you know.
When I first became a god, I'd hesitate when dealing
Are
with
we in the
sin
nether?
ones.
Kind of. We're in, like, the island volcano pits, basically.
Felly always said I was being too cautious and needed to act more decisively, or else I might get hurt.
This is true.
He taught me how to protect myself.
Okay, pal, sure thing, buddy. Oh my god, the passive aggressiveness. That's crazy.
So much. Yet never how to cope with the pain of losing a close friend.
Sometimes crying it out is better than holding it in.
Yeah, you do want to let it out, but you want to let it out in an outlet that doesn't end up punishing you. And so many women do say, hey, cry in front of me, it's going to be okay. It does not work out most of the time. Like, the only woman in my life I'd probably ever, like, cry in front of, or be okay with crying in front of comfortably, would be, like, my own mother, I'd say. And even then, like, a mother, fine. Sisters, even. I have older sisters, and I'd be okay with that. But, like, if there's, like, a romantic love interest and stuff, it is being proven statistically to not always, but often make that person see you not in the same light. Like, people find the ick in it often. It's just kind of a natural thing. It's not a good thing, and it's not everyone, but it's a risk that you don't always want to take.
Not now. The truth that Felly gave his life for is ahead of us. Until I find the answer, I won't allow myself to grieve.
That is also another thing, and that is also a very guy thing. Do you want to find the solution or the answer first before you then grieve? Like, say if someone gets murdered, right? If someone gets murdered, you then go to try to avenge the person that got murdered first before crying over the death. Once the other person's dead, then you grieve afterwards and cry over the death, right? Let's find the truth together. Yes,
fine.
I'll help you avenge your dead
Where to
friend.
next?
Come with me.
You've been wandering around in circles. Follow me. I'll show you the truth that Felly uncovered.
Hey, that was my job. Hey, she's stealing my emotional support moment. Come on. The best way is to optimize an SL short. I do have a channel that I'm switching to an IRL channel that I do want to, like, put content out on about how to do things, like, for example, how to have a thumbnail in your YouTube short, because that's a thing that a lot of people don't know about. How to make optimized visual settings and stuff, how you have to scale it properly, how to make the loops work well, how to do a bunch of different things. Oh, okay, now the dwarves are aggressive? Hey, they weren't aggressive last time, like, come on, man. Get out of here. Stupid dwarvish golems. By just being sub to our god star, you are already in the cult? That's crazy. Nah, I don't follow any, like, set religions with this channel. This channel is not a religious channel. We are a channel that does believe that there's something out there. There is some sort of meaning to the universe. Some sort of God. I don't know if humans have gotten the accurate representation of what God would be or what God is exactly. So there's no religion that I personally super follow and stuff. But we are a channel that will always work towards finding what the truth of reality is in this universe. be as respectful and good as
Is there anything
possible.
other than the essence inside these eggs?
Well, the semi-transparent portion contains the embryo.
Wow, they are really eating actual
See
dragons.
those are the undeveloped little dragons.
Yummy, yummy.
Now that the shell's been shattered and the essence drained, can those little dragons still hatch?
Whoa, 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 whoa! You're telling me they just throw out the baby dragon part? Like, think of it like a chicken egg. Wait, but that means it's a fertilized egg. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're eating fertilized dragon eggs. There's a big difference. Like, okay, take for example, a chicken lays an egg. You eat the egg. There isn't a baby chicken in the egg that you are consuming. There isn't an embryo little thing in it. But if you have a fertilized egg, that's where the egg has an actual living creature inside of it. That those do exist, of course, and people do eat them, I think. It is a thing in some cultures, I think, that do eat it. But I find it weird. I don't know. But eating eggs are great, super nutritious and stuff, but when you have it fertilized, that's weird. If they're eating fertilized dragon eggs and then just throwing out the dragon part, at least use the full resources of the
Think
food.
before you speak.
Your PC's so laggy in SL? Press O. O will make your game lag slightly less because it removes the fog layers in the game.
Why don't you ask the god of death?
Doesn't help
and
a lot,
see if
but it
they'd
helps some,
consider
so
giving
better
those
than nothing.
Dragons their lives back.
Well, as long as Star God recognizes us, we will believe that we accept all religions. And I never said I accept all religions. All I said is I don't have a set religion that I believe is the true religion. Like, I don't know what, like, again, when it comes to religious stuff, I'm kind of just open to what could be, right? I believe in the soul. And I believe there is something, some more meaning, purpose, existence in our universe that did something. Like, the Big Bang type thing, there has to be some sort of logical explanation to, like, the Big Bang and the formation of the universe. These dragon egg shells are what we call echorites. The echorite dragon shells. And what do we got over here? Production guide. How to process dragon eggs. Step 1. Use a large cutter to split the shell. Be careful of any cracks or uneven pieces that may fall in. Classic, just trying to remove eggshell from your recipe. Step 2. Remove the liquid and guide it to the storage equipment using a drainage tool. Step 3. Move the shell pieces to the precision cutting area via the conveyor belt. Machine manual. 1. Cutter. Press the red button to stop and press the green button to start. 2. Conveyor belt. When the blue light starts flashing, press the green button to start. Damn, these are like baby steps. Like, holy hell, is it easy to work these machines. Note. 1. If the yellow light on the storage equipment is flashing, it indicates that the equipment is full. Always keep an eye on it. 2. Only use the drainage tool, pipeline, and conveyor belt when the blue light starts flashing. Make sure to turn them off promptly after use. 3. After the processing is complete, use the cutter and conveyor belt to move all solid waste to the crusher at the top for disposal. Okay. The manual for operating the devices is super simple. It's like red button stop, green button go, blue okay, yellow fold stop. Basically.
Indris, you've been staring at
Solaris.
this for a
Solaris is
while.
the goddess. Solaris
You're
is
not
basically
possibly
a
thinking of-
god in Dark and Darker. That's what he's on about. Talking about a god in Dark and Darker. The true religion is the prayer religion class in Dark and Darker. Which one, though? There's 4 religions in Dark and Darker. Hello, Nims. Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
Welcome.
stop! Don't actually put it in your mouth. Aren't you afraid you'll never grow again like me?
I'd love that. Never aging? That would be great.
The taste. It's exactly the same. The dragon egg essence is the divine dew.
Yup.
I can't believe this. We're just siphoning the lives of another species.
Yup.
Her Majesty deceived us. And Feli? He paid with his life for this ugly truth.
Yup.
May he rest in peace.
If he wasn't so ignorant,
At
he could have
least that
survived
kid
if he
didn't
listened
pick
to me.
the wrong
I told him he was going to get
allies.
murdered. I told him that he needed to not be like, hey, this is the truth and reality, believe me. He should have instead kidnapped the person, throw the reality in front of them, and then if they're on the inside and part of the bad guys, then you kill them. And if not, then, you know, then you just show them the proof and now they won't kill you, hopefully.
What do you plan to do now?
Yeah, there's 4 religions in Dark and Darker,
Revenge?
yeah.
Or
I have countless questions that need answers. Until
Yeah,
I find them,
Blythar,
I won't return.
Blythar, Solaris, what are the other ones, Origami? I can't remember the other ones. Blythar, Solaris. Yeah, think of them like the Harry Potter Hogwarts houses. There's like 4 of them. Similar in that sense.
Why would dragons let their own young be exploited like this?
I am curious about that. Like, where are the dragons that are laying these eggs? Like, if they're mass producing these eggs and mass consuming them, there's gotta be a production.
Why must we survive only by draining the lives of others?
That's just nature, though. This is fine. I have nothing against this at all. I think this is completely okay. Consuming other creatures to sustain yourself is just the cycle of life. There is no bad ethics in this at all, in my personal belief. Especially when it comes to eggs, if you're eating unfertilized ones. Fertilized ones, okay, that's getting a little bit weird. You're kind of killing babies at that point. But if you're eating the eggs of a creature, especially if it mass produces things, and to keep the population down from not overrunning the world and stuff, like, it just works out. It's just a good thing to do.
And why are there so many dragon eggs here?
That's my question.
Did someone bring them in?
Well, where are they coming from? Where's the dragon laying them?
Are the dragons hidden nearby?
Well, don't ask me. I have no idea.
Why are you avoiding my gaze? Do you have something to hide?
Come on,
I was
Zany.
merely rolling my eyes. They could use a little exercise, you know?
Wow, that's actually a funny line. If you ever roll your eyes at someone and they're like, hey, don't roll your eyes at me, you'd be like, oh no, I'm just merely exercising my eyes. You know, they're just, you know, tired or strained. I'm just getting a little exercise
You
in.
seem rather suspicious.
No, not at all.
Me? Nah.
Yeah, I like Zany.
You seemed nervous just now. Perhaps you were thinking about how to fabricate a plausible lie.
There's a real thing that humans do, by the way. I don't know if it's all humans, but psychologically, the difference between telling a lie and the truth when it comes to like telling a story. I'm pretty sure if you look up and to the right, you're actually pulling from a memory, and so you're telling a story that you are picturing in your head and formulating a story that is real. Versus if you look to the left and are looking up and thinking that way, instead of calling a memory, because I guess it's like not the memory side of your brain or something, but if you're looking to the left and you're making up a story, it instead is a false story. It's not pulling from your memory, but your brain is developing something. It's creating a narrative that you're then lying with. I'm pretty sure it's that way. It's not the other way around, I think. Let me look this up real quick. Which way do people look up or look when they lie? I'm pretty sure it's left, right? There's no perfect definitive correlation, but this is a widespread belief, and it has been done in studies. Link between eye movement and deception. Yep, there is a link between eye movement and deception. And, like, heart rates and stuff. That's how lie detecting machines works, the heart rate. Where is it? Which side is it? They say maintaining eye contact to see if their lie is believable. That does happen. But also just maintaining eye contact can be a person who's just showing someone respect or who isn't super shy. Where is it? Where is it? No, wait, it's saying upper right. The study results did not support the hypothesis that the upper right gaze indicates lying, nor that the left indicates truthfulness. I need to, okay, test me. Next time that I'm, like, telling you guys a story from my memory, see which direction I look up. Because it's a real thing that we do as humans. We usually look up because we're trying to recall an image, right, in our minds. So see which way I look. And do it when I, like, don't remember that I talked about this. Like, at some point, literally just be like, oh, tell us about your 9-year-old birthday cake or something. I don't know, like, something crazy. Like, tell us about when you traveled to another country, or we're at a YouTube thing or something, you know, something from the past. And then we'll see which way we go. What if you're left-brained? I don't know the exact correlation, but there's a thing. There's some sort of thing where we look up. One way is, like, recalling a memory. One way is fabricating a story on... And again, it's not perfectly followed and synced up. Like, it's not consistent, but you can usually tell. Like, again, if you watch someone, for example, and they switch the directions that they're looking up, that is usually a way to tell. Again, a lot of different eye movements and stuff, like nervousness with that, you can tell someone's lying instead of recalling a memory. Yeah, I agree, that was weird.
After everything we've been through, you still suspect me? My heart, hardened like steel, just took a few heavy hits.
Don't mind me, Zany. I'm just a naturally distrustful person. I do not trust people easily.
Come on. With all the evidence stacking up, it wouldn't be surprising if there really are dragons here.
That's what I suspect, that there are dragons here.
Let's question the dwarf over there. He may have more information.
When SL stream just happened, we died, sadly. If they start sweating, yes, that is another thing that does very much happen when someone's nervous. Hey, I saw you blink. Quit acting. You're still faking it, huh? Fine, Magister. Give him a good tickle, bro.
No, stop!
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Bro, we're finding a guy playing dead. Or playing
I knew you were
unconscious.
faking it. There's no way a dwarf doesn't snore when they sleep.
What do you want?
What a way to
Just
catch
lost?
him.
Or do you want some of the dew? Drink up if you want. We don't need it anyway. But don't get your hands on Echorites.
Ugh, relax. We're not taking your precious eggshells. Tell us, where are the dragons?
Yes, I would like to know, where are the dragons?
What eggshells? I don't understand what you're saying.
We know that you're not rarded, dude. Tell us. He must be hiding
I
something.
agree. He looks super sketchy.
What if Star was lying about the brain lying thing? Again, I said that it's not a fully confirmed thing, but I've tested it with, like, just people. Like, I've seen someone who's, like, telling a story from their memory and stuff, and I try to, like, look at which way they're looking, and it is, like, looking up to the side that they're telling a story, and then, if they're telling a lie, they switch it up, usually. I've tested it a few times, but again, I keep forgetting which side they look when that happens, and that's the big issue, is I need to remember which side is the truth and which side's the lie, if it's the right or the left. Because if it's... I don't know, I'd have to do more self-research on it, basically.
For the Magister's sake, let me phrase it differently.
At the end of the day, like, just make eye contact with the person, you can usually tell with eye contact and, like, an actual, like, honest conversation that you can find a slip-up or something, some sort of nervous attitude or something. You can usually get a read for if they're
Ever
lying or
heard
not.
of the mother of all minds? The core of brimstone, the embodiment of abyssal lava. Say it. Where's the primordial dragon?
Tell us where.
You're scaring me. I really don't know anything.
Do you know what you're working on?
I know we're processing Echorites, but I swear that's all I know.
Sure.
Trust me, I don't know anything besides Echorites.
What exactly is Echorite?
It's a special kind of ore. Alright, fine, it's a shell, it's a shell.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, someone did mention something about dragon eggs, but I thought it was all made up.
It's right there in front of you, bro. Why are you guarding this place?
That's because the Echorites are very precious. I'm guarding this place to prevent any theft, that's all.
Did he mention being lost? I don't remember that in the dialogue, but I could have been talking over it. Merendesk. I don't know what's the best one here. But you mentioned being lost.
Well, I assumed you wanted to go up and lost your way. I'm just doing my job.
What exactly are you guarding?
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm guarding the path to the mining area.
The mining area? Are dragon eggs transported here from somewhere else?
I believe so.
This area is just for processing. The mining area is to the east. It's the most important place. But you have an assail with you, so why are you asking me all this? Isn't that place the assail's forbidden grounds?
Wait, we haven't even been to the actual Forbidden Grounds yet?
That's
Damn.
where dragon eggs are obtained? Get lost! Don't let me see you again.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay.
The people and mine sure know how to keep secrets hidden deep.
They're just the crimes no one wants anyone to find out about. We need to head to the mining area.
Alright, off to the mining area we go. To the east, to the east. We run very fast. We could probably teleport there, honestly. Nope. Damn, we actually have to run there because we're close enough. Yo, whoa! The call to Starstalker 28. Thank you for the $5, Star God. Here is a Pokemon joke. Yo, let's go. So a Voltorb falls down the stairs. A Voltorb falls down the stairs. Voltorb is the Pokeball Pokemon. It just rolling down the stairs is the Pokemon joke? What if I don't get it? Is there more to it? Is it just a Voltorb rolling down a set of stairs? A flight of staircases? Let me just quickly clean these guys up real quick, steal all their loot, destroy you, one hit, boom, boom, boom. Give me a second, Mr. Royal Guard. I'm just collecting your plants right here. Yoink, yoink. Let me just loot this over here. Loot that over there. No. Okay, wait, say it again. Say it again, or like the rest of it. The price of truth.
Indris, I've heard everything. Are you really going to betray South Thorin?
I'm simply trying to uncover the truth. Feli's death, the dragon eggs, all of it is real, isn't it?
Yup.
That's not enough. I have too many questions, and I want to find the full truth.
Not just want to, you
Where
will
did the dragon
find
eggs
it.
come from? Where are the dragons? Why are you hiding them? And why did Feli have to die over this?
The joke is it wasn't a Voltorb, it was an Electrode. So a Voltorb falls down the stairs. But it's not a Voltorb, but an Electrode. Am I dumb? Because I don't think I'm getting it. What? Electrode explodes. Always uses an explosion. It's always super annoying. Voltorb just kind of chills and uses Spark, I think.
Otherwise, you wouldn't even know.
Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know.
Assuming the dragon eggs are really South Thorin's secret, then Feli must have died for attempting to leak South Thorin's secrets to Toplanders. Valora must have meant to punish him.
Oh, because it was upside down when it landed. Ah, yeah, because literally the difference between the two of them is basically it's a flipped Pokeball, right? It goes from a Pokeball that's sentient to a flipped upside down Pokeball that is sentient.
One hit
Oh,
and he
okay,
was
okay.
finished. No magic could bring him back.
So this is how the Toplanders tricked you, stirring the flames of confusion.
So it evolved by falling down a
deceiving
staircase,
Feli,
basically.
and ultimately leading you down this path too.
Ah, short the door. We are definitely deceiving
Please,
them.
General Thedor. I have my own judgment.
Damn, that's some spiteful words.
The fact that they have you, one of the 3 Exarchs, guarding this place speaks volumes.
Indeed.
Your attempts to stop us only suggest that there's something you're trying to hide.
Yup.
Something far darker than the dragon eggs or the mines.
Perhaps an enslaved dragon primordial type?
I see you cannot be reasoned with.
En garde. Yup.
It's our turn to take the stage.
Sure, why not? Clearly the god battle set up like this. Indris, you will regret this. I would rather suffer with clarity than live in ignorance. I agree with that. I'd rather suffer the truth, even if it's a harsh reality truth, than live in blissful ignorance. It's just a personal thing. I'd rather literally suffer hellish truth than live in happy, blissful ignorance.
You lost, big guy.
I must admit, you are quite strong.
Is this a Minecraft plot twist? No,
Indris.
definitely not.
I must.
It was
ask
advanced
you
humor,
one
but
more
still
time.
effective? Yes, super effective.
I've already made my choice. Regret has no place here.
Agreed, Indris.
How stubborn. Trust me, you will. I was the same once.
Ah, so he revealed the secrets of the reality of what they are as a species, and then decided to be a slave instead of
Seems like he's been
reveal it.
beaten so badly he can't even speak right. Let me finish him off.
Up to you, I don't really care
Don't
personally.
even think about it.
Ugh,
Oh?
he got away.
What? He just... Okay.
What a cheap trick.
He just flashed
go
us and
after
ran.
him?
Forget it. It'll only waste time.
Yes, let's
You're
enter
not
the forbidden
seriously
place.
letting him go, are you?
Just for now.
Knowing the General, he'll report back to Her Majesty right away. We have to see what they're hiding before reinforcements arrive.
Exactly. I agree. Now let's go. Through the magical gate. I'll break it for you. Abracadabra. This is so stupid. We need a cooler magic word to say than abracadabra. Open sesame. Clearly better. There's a camp ahead. Jesus Christ, they have a bunch of turrets, alright. Bring it on. Turret drone monster thing. Holy, that's a lot of turrets. Those ones have freaking 5 cannons at the back. But I don't think they'll be super efficient against magic. Pretty sure they will lose to magic. Man, I gotta switch out my AFK team. My AFK team is terrible for these fights. Ah, damn, they're getting their arses whooped. Come on, guys, get it together. Come on, Lucy, summon like an extra summon or something. Besides Aquarius or whatever. Yeah, we gotta switch out this team. This team's way too slow. Way too slow. Gotta bring in like Shamira or something. Get the twins, Shamira, Freesto. An actual usable team. And nuke. Nuke. And yoink the chest. There we go. Gather these treasures. Gather these things. Level up our heroes real quick. Just a quick level up. Any equipment upgrades? No equipment unlock upgrades, okay. Another teleporter unlocked. Grab the treasures here real quick. And what do we have here?
I see. This is where they transport the dragon eggs. That explains why that thing's guarding it.
Yup.
I bet when there are no intruders, it's responsible for maintaining the transport tracks here.
That makes sense.
We need to find out where these tracks lead. Since the dragon eggs are being brought from deep inside, the dragons might be there too.
That's my guess, is there's gonna
You're
be a
right.
trapped dragon.
Lava Lake or not, we don't have a choice.
It's gonna be set up like a chicken breeding
it's cross
place.
or bust. Besides, how hard can it be?
It's gonna be Steve's
It's
lava
just
chicken.
lava with...
Alright, the Z5 permit. Serial number DWZ5-2903. Sender, number 5, Volcanic District, Echo Right Mining Site, Recipient, Mining Division 3, Brimstone Village, Shipping date to be determined, Shipment method, Underground Track. Cargo list, Echo Right Raw, A Class 30 meters, B Class 120 meters, C Class 340 meters, Sender signature, Recipient signature, with a stamp. Okay, wow, they actually have an entire filing system of the evil crimes that they're doing. Usually when you're doing an illegal operation like this, like yes, you have exact measurements and stuff, but usually you don't have it on a file sitting out in the open for anyone to access. Usually you have it very much locked away in a burner place, but I guess this is locked away, to be fair.
Lava all around. Just as I thought.
Is it underneath the lava?
Alright, let's find a boat first.
A boat? What? The boat's gonna melt. Like, what?
Trust me, I can prevent that from happening. Unless you'd prefer to swim across?
I could use my magic to get us across.
Come on,
You know, it could be an
lava
alternative.
is nothing to be scared of.
I'm not scared of it, I'm just concerned about a boat not
If I
making
can't
it.
handle this, I'll be a disgrace to Helthor.
Really? I guess I could enchant our boat with like some sort of like fire resistance. Hello, puzzle monster. Okay.
Yes, as you command. Now,
Easy.
what seems to be the
This
problem?
puzzle is teleport this guy inside, teleport this guy inside, boom, boom. Then use his ultimate right here in the center and it instantly kills all of them. Simple puzzles, simple times.
Just as I expected.
Come on, this season's puzzles have been really easy. They gotta give us something slightly more challenging at some point. Something better than this. Anything else I missed? I don't think so. Alright, abandoned boat. Wow, that's convenient. Mighty convenient.
The boat's frame seems fine.
If the fish can live in
overall.
lava, so can you.
Just
I
a
know,
bit
right?
worn
Like,
out.
there's literally lava eels and lava crayfish and stuff.
It's mostly just some rusted parts and loose bolts. Nothing I can't handle. Just give me the right tools, and I'll fix it right up.
Oh, do we have to go fetch things for her?
Just the usual.
Goddamn
A
fetch
screwdriver,
quests.
wrench, and a hammer.
Okay.
I'm sure that camp has some lying around. Look out for a
Yeah,
toolbox.
blah, blah, fetch quest,
All right,
okay.
I'm count-
Okay, I will listen to basically all your dialogue, but fetch quest is where I draw the line. I will just run and get it done. I'm the most powerful wizard in the entire world of Asperia. Stuck doing chores once more, fetching items for a lesser entity. Oh, even worse! I have to organize to find the materials. Excellent, excellent, okay. Riveting gameplay right here, absolutely riveting. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and these go in the center. And there we go. Oh, we only have to find one thing at least. That's much nicer, and we can teleport back. Boom. Boom, okay, not a bad fetch quest. Not bad at all.
Got everything?
Yep.
Yes, they're all here.
Great. Perfect haul. Just give me a minute. It's my time to shine.
How's the shorts chat doing? Hell yeah. A series of clinks and clangs later, Zany fixes the boat.
Ta-da! What do you think? All compliments are accepted. See? Every gear fits together just right. And the system runs smoother than a dream. This is true dwarven craftsmanship, not some flashy magic. Give me a wrench, and I can fix anything.
Hell yeah.
All right. It's time to put it to the test.
Hey, don't give me that look. We'll find out for sure. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, Cultist Starstalker, about me not needing a boat. I think you're right. I think I'm literally just a god. I'm Lava Jesus right now. Cool. I'll take it. I'm down to be Lava Jesus. Works for me. It's just wandering on lava, you know, classic Starstalker powers. I can walk on flames. Let me go fishing while standing on lava. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a classic Magister moment. This shows my true power as Merlin. That I can walk on lava. Honestly, not as helpful a power as walking on water. Walking on water is significantly more useful than being able to walk on lava. But hey, it's not bad to have the power to walk on lava. It does help in this scenario at least. You know? Better than nothing, better than not having any powers, you know? It's a decent power, I'll take it, I'll take what I can get. Okay, this is a hard fish, come on. Get on the line and stay on the line. There we go, we caught a rare fish, a rare wavetail, okay. Level 5 fishing finally, let's go. Finally unlock the precise pull, so I can actually fish, like, exact amounts. Yes, excellent. Now we can fish higher level fish, basically. Like, higher weight fish that are worth more, higher rarity and the likes. There we go. Let's catch one more fish. Why not? Just one more. Walking on the lava's funny? Hell yeah. Definitely a game feature, not a bug. Always a feature when it's fun for the player. Basically a perfect catch right there. Not bad at all. And there we go, a rare lava tail. Damn, just not quite gold level. We did level up in fishing again though, which is nice. Again, we gotta get higher level fishing so that fishing's easier to do. Where are those lava monsters at? I swear I saw one over here. Oh, lava monster. Oh, he's up top. Let's go get him. Prepare yourself, lava golem. I am Lava Jesus. Take that. Oh, yes. Excellent. Oh, lava fish. Oh, I do not... Okay, it's not a fish. That's like a lava dinosaur. Well, lava dinosaur, I do not fear you, for I am Lava Jesus. Ooh, strong lava winds. I do not fear you. I can walk through this and slay mine enemies. Die, lava golem, die. Let's grab this treasure chest. You know, lava treasure chests, they're always good to grab. Let's catch one more thing at this pool. Maybe it has a different fish for us, potentially. Give me legendary fish. Damn, we only got one weight up. Well, that was a leg spike and a half. Boom, easy catch. Okay, we got the manta ray, hell yeah. Now we just need the epic manta ray. Where? Ooh, another strong gust. Let's get out of the way of the gust so we do not get slown. I may be Lava Jesus, but it doesn't mean we're unaffected by wind. Wind and currents can still slow us down. Oh, a blocked wall. But this guy can smash it, right? Hey, mister. Mister, can you, yeah, hit that for me real quick. Thank you very much. Oh, ooh, you're a strong feisty boy. That golem's also, Mr. Golem, you feeling okay? Let me, come on, let me zoom in on him. Dude, the map's like perfectly blocking the zoom in on him. That's crazy. If we go far enough away... Nope, he's literally just glitched out. Alright, cool. Let's follow the wind down this way. What do we got over here? Oh, lava fishies, lava golems. 'Tis Lava Jesus here to see you and nuke you. Let's grab that teleporter. We're not going to stop here, though. Have we seen all of the lava map? We've got this area to look at, and then over here still. Alright. Let's check out down here real quick, just to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, little beastie boy again. You hiding any secrets down here, little beastie boy? I don't see any secrets. What if he breaks that rock? Nope. Oh, that must have hurt. He fell over on his side after that. Okay. You saw the boat for a second on someone else? Yeah, no, someone else had a boat up here for a second. and then it broke. Again, it's a feature, not a bug. Don't worry. Oh, hello, little guy. I'm here to murder you. Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna melt. Hey! Hey, me. I'm fine. As Lava Jesus, I would never melt away. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Death to the lava golems. Steal their treasure. Yar. I'm a lava pirate now. Ooh. We need a lava fishy to smash this for us. Oh, wait. What the? I don't even need him to smash it. I can walk right through it myself. Goddamn. Okay. Impressive, impressive. My powers do not disappoint as usual. Any secrets here that I'm missing? I don't think so. I think we got everything then. Yeah, looks like we thoroughly explored it. I don't think we missed anything, so now we can go here. We didn't get the portal, so we gotta actually walk there. Just passing through little dinosaur boy. Just on a nice stroll through some lava. A classic Sunday afternoon. As Magister Merlin, it's a classic daily experience, you know, walking on lava. I was trying to get to land, but I summoned a boat, it seems. There we go. There we go. Hello, strange mech. What are you? What on earth is this? Okay, again, this team, absolute garbage. Horrific team. Let me put together something that actually can fight. Okay, good team. Let's do this power with you.
It's our turn to take the stage.
Let's do Shamira.
Chaos holds no clue.
Sure, why not Rowan as well?
Buy 4, get 1 free.
And who would make this go even faster as a battle? Who would speed it up? Why not him? We'll just do a haste boost basically. A haste team to just get Shamira's ult out extremely quickly. Boom, that should get her ult out really fast, and she should be able to kill it really quickly. Energy for all, there's the Shamira ult, and that should end the battle within the next 10 seconds or less. There we go. Might even get a double ult in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double ult and dead.
I have prevailed.
I have prevailed. Indeed, indubitably. Okay, so we slayed that thing. Grab that portal. Hello, Abraham. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
These dragon eggs are dull. Almost identical to regular Echorites. There's no trace of the divine dew in them.
Are they unfertilized, perhaps?
That's because the essence has been drained.
Oh.
These empty dragon eggs are void of any life. To be a sail, they're just empty shells. But we dwarves still find some worth in them. This place is truly pitiful. Like a graveyard for unborn lives.
Yup.
Back then, I thought the Forbidden Grounds guarded by General Théodore was something to revere. This is a breeding ground for evil.
Classic. Let's examine the stacked dragon eggs. But first, let me take out these threats so we have nothing to worry about. Now we may examine them. Pile of eggs.
Merlin, do you think these dragon eggs could still hatch?
I don't know.
Didn't I already tell you? How could eggs that have been drained of their essence ever hatch? Are you clinging to some faint hope? Or just lacking basic knowledge?
Yeah, but we could be lacking in advanced knowledge where they could still somehow hatch. You never know.
Are you feeling guilty after seeing this?
Seems so. This is his crime.
I understand the weight of our sin. The divine dew isn't born of Her Majesty's kindness, but from the tormented cries of countless sacred beings.
Indeed.
How can we make up for the deaths of the dragons?
By going to the world and living a new life.
If we stop taking the divine dew, we will face inevitable transformation. I'm lost on what to do.
You need the vitamin D of the sun up above.
There is a way.
What did you say?
Magister, tell him how you saved Feli from transforming.
I showed him this magical thing called the sun. It gave him vitamin D. He no longer was deficient. His immune system started working again, and he didn't turn into a monster.
Why didn't you let me know sooner? Merlin, please, tell me everything that happened.
I just explained it to you. So this is again how it happened.
Feli started showing signs of corruption just before reaching the surface, And you managed to stop it with your purification magic and the Sylvan Tendril as a medium.
And the sun.
That's right. We couldn't get the Divine Dew at the time, and Feli didn't have any with him.
Ah, nice origami, so it's worth it? Hell yeah, that's good.
I can't believe there's another way to stop the transformation. So even without consuming dragon essence, we can still survive.
Should be able to. Results may vary depending on the person and their immune system.
Thank you for showing me a glimmer of hope.
Ah, always here. Easy peasy? Nah, it was nothing.
If you manage to save everyone from transformation, I'm sure every Assail will be forever grateful.
And maybe they won't be racist to me anymore. Yay!
Are you planning to tell the rest of the Assail?
Hopefully, yeah.
Certainly.
But the Queen will probably try to have you killed.
Probably? No, she will 100% have you killed, just like they did to Feli.
Before she gets the chance, I'll find the dragons and make sure the Assail see the lies she's been feeding them.
It would be pretty cool to fly back into town on the backs of dragons and be like, hey, this is the truth. That'd be cool. What did you miss, Abraham? Abraham, you missed us being Lava Jesus. We were walking on lava like it was walking on water. Yoink the treasure of the dragons. Or, I guess, the treasure of the dwarves? Either way, very nice treasure. I'll take all of it for myself. Thank you very much. Let me just destroy the minions guarding it. La-di-da. There we go. Ah, corrupt creature. I see. Let me slay thee. Guild share, team up share, name card share. Let's see if anyone actually joins. Always takes too long. It's just better to go to world chat and go, CC, please come join me. CC. CC, may we? CC. There we go. We got a guy. Can you get more XP now? Can you, Origami?
It's our turn to take the stage.
And my Shamira.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
You're gonna say that $15 more than Undertale for way more content in a newer game is a good deal, but then you think back about it and the initial release difference from Undertale and Deltarune is 3 years? Yeah. Y'all gotta also think of like economy and inflation and stuff, which sucks. Are you getting more than 75 XP per hour now, Origami? Is there like a thing that's letting you now? Oh, what's happening?
This is heartbreaking. Dragons are highly intelligent, yet they're being treated like mere beasts here.
They're being treated like literal chickens, or worse.
The descendants of the primordial dragon don't deserve such treatment. Both the people of the past and the present share the blame for the dragon's plight.
To be fair, Undertale's story is kind of hard to beat. Like, it is hard to write a better story than that.
Forget what I just said.
I say not knowing the full story of Undertale, I just know it's supposed to be really, really good. Do you need to be a member to get XP? Abraham, you shouldn't, because again, Origami isn't a channel member. Do you have to be subscribed to get XP? Is that it, Abraham? Are you subscribed? It might be that, maybe. Because I have chat set to anyone can talk in chat. Maybe you have to be subscribed for it. Maybe, do you have to have like an email linked to your account, maybe? The only things I can think of is a linked email account so that YouTube knows that you're not a bot. The other thing would be subscribed. That could be an issue. So you are subscribed, okay. Do you have an email linked to your account? Like, is it not like a random YouTube account? Like, it should work. I don't know why it doesn't.
Anyone with a shred of empathy will be heartbroken over
I don't know.
Oh,
it could be. YouTube usually asks people, do you want to participate in experimental features? And the YouTube competitive leaderboards are an experimental feature. So you might need to turn that on. There might be a thing in your channel settings, and that might be it. 14, so that might be that as well. Okay, it could be that as well, being like, it's flagged you as YouTube Kids, I guess. But even at 14, you should be... Anything above 13, I think, is okay. Again, I like my channel being 13 plus, personally. I don't know why, genuinely, your account... Like, check and see if you can, like, enable experimental features, because, again, you should. You should be able to get XP just by even being here and watching it should give you XP. And then, of course, commenting gives you more, and donating, and etc., etc. Should do it as well. Alright, we got all the treasures. Let's check the journal. Tor's journal. Day 47. I noticed something strange while checking the storage today. Those ores seem to have a faint pulse. Could they actually be alive? Day 53. I examined the inside of the ores and found something that resembled an embryo. I couldn't sleep a wink that night. Day 61. At last, I figured it out. The ores are actually eggs, with something alive growing inside. But seriously, what kind of creature lays eggs that are this huge? Day 68. I came across some torn pages of an ancient tome and saw the illustrations inside. These ores are actually dragon eggs. Oh, Helthor, what have we done? They are dragons, the noble beings who were once our allies. Day 75. The crusher has been built. They want us to process these eggs, grinding them into echorites and draining the liquid inside for those pointy ears. The final day. I can't go on any longer. Every night I hear their cries. They won't even have a chance to see the light of day. The burden of the truth is too heavy. I must leave Brimstone Village, a place consumed by sin. May Helthor forgive my cowardice and absolve all of our sins. R.I.P.
A large amount of echorites have been
So that
brought here,
means, yeah, they're not even
which
just getting
means the
fertilized
temple
eggs,
built
they're
for
getting,
Helthor
like,
is nearby.
fertilized far along the cycle of life eggs. Like, literal, like, chicks, basically. Like, baby dragons living in the eggs and then killing them, basically. That's
Speaking
crazy.
of which, compared to the Assail, who always drink the divine dew, we dwarves are the smarter ones.
Yup.
Those who work here have definitely figured out the connection between echorites and the dragon eggs, unlike the clueless Assail.
Oh? There's a saying, Toplander, you might want to hear. Don't point at the coal when your own shoes are covered in soot.
That is fair. That is true.
What?
It says you have to be premium user for the experimental features. That's weird. Is your version a YouTube beta tester one? Is that a thing? I do know, again, YouTube has a whole bunch of weird things that happen with it.
Smart one? Bet you'll get it.
It could be, wait, another thing it could be. It could be it only works on certain devices. That could be another thing, because again, it's an experimental feature. If you're watching on TV, I bet it won't work. But if you're watching on like a phone or a PC, it should work. That's my bet. Maybe TV works as well, I don't know.
You annoying mole minder.
Damn, racism again. Zany, chill. Chill. Chill with the racism.
If we had known that echorites were the shells of dragon eggs, we probably wouldn't have struck a deal with South Boran.
Mm-hmm. How so?
Long ago, the dwarves worshipped not just Helthor, but the dragons as well. Legend has it that Helthor used the primordial dragon's flame to forge a powerful weapon for himself. During the Immortal War, he was invincible with that weapon.
Oh?
A weapon crafted by the Divine for himself.
Looks like you're interested.
You're on mobile and an
Wanna see
Android
it
phone.
for
It should
yourself?
work then. I wonder if I can try it. Like if I pull up like my Star Reality channel and then hop in the chat and see if it works for me or not on my Android. But it,
If I
it
get
should
the
work. I
chance.
don't see why it wouldn't.
I don't think that chance is coming, though. Even we don't know where that weapon is. It was probably destroyed when Helthor fell.
I don't know. If you said it's an almighty weapon that made him unbeatable, I don't know if you can destroy a weapon like that. I bet it's like sitting here somewhere and we're about to discover it. That's my theory.
There are no traces of the primordial dragon here. Could it be that the
Hello,
Assail
Royal
brought
Booker
the
Lee. Welcome to the
dragon eggs
stream.
from
Welcome,
somewhere
welcome.
else?
Why not the dwarves? Maybe their leader knows where the primordial dragon is.
Perhaps, perhaps.
That's impossible. If a fool like Eldrick knew, I would have figured it out already. Forget that for now. Wandering around like this isn't going to help. Magister, any clues?
We wander into the dragon, 10 steps away from us, maybe? What about the temple?
Why are you still thinking about that? Don't put too much stock in that pointless stone structure.
It's not pointless, it's connected to the Hypogeans, and things are about to go terribly wrong.
Sure, the High Priestess mentioned it, but it's only been a few years, and Brimstone Village doesn't have enough manpower to even make real progress on the temple.
Are you so sure about that?
And even if it's built, trying to resurrect Helthor through the temple? That's pure fantasy.
Are you sure about
I
that?
don't understand. Why would the dwarves pour so much time and effort into this if they weren't sure it'd pay off?
The divine power is beyond anything you can imagine. I've studied it for years, and all I've gotten is a whole lot of fear.
You're scared, yet a researcher? Come on, find the truth of magic. What have you really discovered?
The divines require a vessel, like a sacred object tied to them.
Oh?
Back when the
Like the
Ironheart
weapon.
Dominion was still around, there were plenty of such things, like Helthor's divine bow. But that Dominion was wiped out tens of thousands of years ago, so now there's nothing left.
Are you so sure about that? Tell me about this Helthor's bow.
That bow had a catchy name. Eclipsion.
Eclipsion,
They
ooh.
say it could shoot down stars.
No, not me, please. No, Jesus.
A bow?
Bow that can actually hurt me.
divine
The
weapon
horrors.
was a bow?
Yes. Oh, right. I almost forgot you're an archer too.
Oh my god, he's gonna use the divine bow. That's gonna be
A
crazy.
weapon once wielded by the divine must surely carry
Hey, Mirandesk
immense
is still in the
power
lead, the call
within
Star
it.
Stalker, but you are catching up.
Stop thinking about it. Even if we find the weapon, it belongs to us dwarves.
Damn.
I'm not trying to claim it.
Oh, really? Then why do you care so much?
Indeed.
I think we should go back to South Thorin. The Queen must know something.
Her Majesty's chamber is heavily guarded. You can't just barge in.
Think about what Zany said.
What's troubling you? You look like you're deep in thought.
Could Eclipsion be the vessel?
To revive Helthor? In theory, yes. But where would we get the power to fuel it?
Dragon eggs, sacrifices of dwarves, and the
Dragon
Sile.
egg essence holds great magical power. And there are countless dragon eggs here.
Yes. But...
If you have a whole ritual temple built out of their eggshells, that could also have quite a bit of magical power.
Hold on. Are you saying that Eldrick believes he can resurrect Helthor because he found Eclipsion?
Yup. Of course.
If Merlin's right, we should look into the temple the dwarves are building.
I
If they
agree.
really can resurrect the divine, we don't know what chaos it could bring to Salthorin.
I also agree about that.
Your queen isn't even concerned. So what makes you think it's your job to worry?
You so sure about that, Zany?
But... alright, I'll go with you. Not that I really care. But since we're here, might as well check out that half-built temple.
I don't think it's gonna be half built. I think it's gonna be very close to completion, if not already complete. This is not gonna be good. Alright, let's see it. Oh, the thingamajig is activating. Sylvan Tendril. It's guiding us. Okay. We could have a group chat there. I don't like those personally. Those are for the true lore enthusiasts and enjoyers. To get even more story. I'm happy with what I have.
Where's the Sylvan Tendril leading us? This doesn't seem like the way to the temple.
If you had to choose someone that was like Jesus Christ to humans, who would you choose, or that you think? Who do I think is most similar to, like, Jesus himself? For humanity right now? I don't think there's really anyone that's kind of like the savior for humanity right now. Like, really, we don't really have one at the moment. Like, I do like Elon Musk's stuff of, like, plans to go to Mars and things like that, but I don't think of Elon Musk as anything like Jesus or anything like that. I do think he is trying to expand humanity and keep humanity alive and help humanity. I don't think there's anyone who has Jesus's level of, like, lore and build up and power and actual magic involved type of thing, of, like, coming back to life and the likes. We're kind of like in a religious limbo. There really isn't any good religious leaders out there. Like, name a good religious leader right now. I don't think there's a single good religious leader in our world that people are following. I genuinely can't think of a single good one that isn't like a corrupt one or a pedophile or something else is happening behind the scenes or is in it for the money or this or that. I don't think there's a single one that's like an actual, like, pure messenger of God or whatever the frick. Like, I don't see anyone currently that exists that is that at the moment.
Didn't Feli tell you the Sylvan Tendril once guided our ancestors to find Salthorin?
More like the opposite. There's a lot more people that are more like satanic and stuff and harming humanity and doomer and gloomer and trying to ruin humanity. I see that way more often, which sucks, but the bad does stand out like 10 times easier than the good. It's always been that way in humanity, that bad things are more obvious than good things.
It's probably trying to guide us because we're lost.
Like, one bad thing happens to you in a day, 10 good things happen, the bad thing will stand out way more than any of those 10 individual good things. And vice versa, if 10 bad things happen and one good thing happens, sure, it'll make that good thing stand out slightly more, but it really will not over-encompass the bad things that happened.
Or perhaps Feli's spirit is guiding us through the Sylvan Tendril.
The guy who's the head of the monks? I haven't, like, seen anything about the monks and stuff. Francis P was a good, and the current pope seems okay so far. I don't know. I didn't really like the popes, like the last one or this current one. I don't know, but I've never had like a liking to any of the popes. Again, there really isn't like a religious figure that I've looked up to ever in my life. This hasn't really been one that's like clicked with me, or that I felt was actually like sincere, I guess. Like, yeah, like none of them felt sincere. They always felt more corporatized these days, or like they always feel like they're part of underlying like schemes and stuff. Like they don't feel like actual trying to help everyone and are in it for all the good of humanity and all that. It always feels like much more self-interested, I guess. Yeah. Like, it's rare to find, like, selfless people these days in anything, including religion. There's a lot of religion that helps people, though. It's not like they don't help people and do things that are good. It's just, I don't find anything that's stands out that I'd be like, yes, I would definitely follow this person and their teachings or their words, or that I would believe the things that they say and that they preach, right? That's another big one, like, if they actually practice what they preach and the likes. And that, again, brings you to the translations of different Bibles and what's the other ones? The Torah, the Quran, all the other books. Like, you never know which one's, like, real. Hello? Could we become friends? Is this a bot from the global chat? This is 100% a scam bot or something. Dude, just join my corrupt creature. Don't send me scam bots, man. Type cheese. Let's see if they're real. Are they a bot, or are they, like, an Indian scammer or something? What is it gonna be? Oh, come on. Did I break it? Did I break them? Come on. Also, where's the other people joining me? Come on, someone's gotta join. I'll individually invite people. You. One of you's gotta join. Any of these people? Come on, someone's gotta join. There we go, we got Xantua. He's joined, let's go. Friesto, the twins.
It's our turn to take the stage.
And where's my Shamira?
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
What the hell is that one on the left? Oh, it's Daemon! Ah! I remember Daemon from AFK Journey. Or no, AFK Arena, not AFK Journey. This is AFK Journey.
Evil
I don't remember Daemon being that strong in AFK Arena, though. Down with the bot, report them? Hey! There's like a 0.1% chance that this is a real person who just joined the game and wants to make friends. Statistically, doesn't exist. Statistically not real. But, you know, could. Okay, so this is already active, alright. So, what we'd have to do is push this onto here, which lowers that so that we can push this onto here, which lowers that so we can push this onto here, and then we go and stand on this one. I think there's more than one solution to do that puzzle as well, which I do like when puzzles have more than one solution, but it usually makes them 10 times easier. And even then, you can just then trial and error, brute force it, and then you'll come to the solution often. When there aren't that many working mechanisms and multiple routes to success, it just makes it easy. What is the leaderboards like? Right now, currently, you are in first place in the leaderboards, currently. Why did it stop here? There's a magic on this rock. I need to take a closer look. Oh! A magnetic, or not magnetic, a magic strange rock. Okay. Well, let me just slaughter these enemies real quick. Make a area a safe space. to investigate, and then we shall now inquire what is this like a tree? Or a claw? Is this a claw of a dragon? Wait. Yo, zooming out. Is that a fossil? That's a fossil of a dragon, or bones. Those are remnants of a dragon, 100%. These are the claws, the fingers going up into the massive paw, and then it like cuts off at the wrist over here. Maybe it continues up through this mountain peak thing. Is there more parts over here in the darkness? Not really that I can see. Alright, let's take a look and examine it closer.
Magister, did you find anything?
I believe so. There's a binding magic seal here.
Huh? What's being bound, though? Rocks can't move on their own.
These are no ordinary rocks, or even rocks in the first place.
Why would the Sylvan tendril lead us to examine a rock?
It's not just a rock. Take a good look at the shape.
Now that you mention it, it does kind of look like something. But what exactly?
Step back and see the wider picture.
Look at all the rocks above. They form a giant claw.
Yup.
A claw?
This must be a dragon claw.
What? But it's so dark and grimy. Wait, I just remembered something. My helper's Pinky. The dragon was right in front of us this whole time.
Yup.
According to the records, the primordial dragon. Its form as a mighty mountain, its body as a vast hill, its wings obscuring the heavens. Those who beheld its true form were filled with wonder at its boundless might.
So the entire mountain is the dragon, and we're like inside of it extracting from its stomach its eggs?
How did I miss that? The primordial dragon's body is like a mountain.
This claw is big, but not mountain-sized.
Find such a gigantic creature here. What kind of terrifying magic is that?
That of a hypogean.
Only a few in South Thorin could use such an intricate spell.
Like the queen? Perhaps the queen, maybe?
It could Merlin, can you undo this binding spell?
I may be able to. Let me do it.
Have you thought this through? Do you know what could happen if we break the primordial dragon's seal?
It couldn't be worse than leaving it sealed forever and having evil gods summoned off of its powers.
Are you scared?
Ha! Please! I'm so excited, I'm about to burst into flames!
Her Majesty must have known about the primordial dragon all along and bound it here. All so she could keep draining the dragon eggs.
AI art bots are a problem? Yeah. AI art bots, they're scooping everything. Like, again, if it was paid, if the artists agreed to it and signed contracts and paid, I think it would be so much better, because then artists get paid money, AI chatbots get to have art, or AI art bots get to create artwork. Both sides happy. Instead, classic just scummy scrape the internet for data, just like stealing all of our data for trading the bots for talking and stuff.
The primordial dragon is on the same level as Hellthor. There's no way such a spell could hold it.
They scrape all of our data of everything we ever do and everything we ever say and everything we ever are, and it's just awful. But it's just kind of what we have to deal with on the internet.
Don't underestimate Her Majesty's power.
You, Assail, are so arrogant! If you want to fight, then bring it, you rock knobber!
Racism. They always come up with new words for them.
What's important now is that we break the seal and let the primordial dragon reveal the truth.
Yes.
Merlin, it's all on you.
I will break the seal. Kumbaya, release the dragon.
Nothing's happening.
Are you so sure?
Her Majesty has always been very cautious. There must be more than one seal. We need to break all of them to fully awaken the dragon.
That makes sense.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go find the other ones.
Be careful. I think Her Majesty is onto us. I'm inside. Oh my god, I didn't know you could go inside the claw like that. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a secret room behind the claw. Shocking. Okay. We continue on our way. The temperature, it is rising. Stay strong. Push forward together. The Sylvan Trendle, it's Trendle, oh my god. The Sylvan Tendril is leading us and guiding us on our way. I just played this game and don't quite understand it. Can you teach me how to quickly increase my combat power? Nah. Type cheese and I will. Let's see if it's a real person. I'm curious. Is it a bot or not? I want to see if it types cheese. We'll see what it says. Helthor's Heim 2. Eternal Flames. All hail Helthor, mighty and grand. The volcano roared at his command, and diamonds sprang from clay and sand. Wind and fire entwined, Helthor's flame burned bright, melting all in its path, a force of endless might. Everything was reborn. All hail Helthor, mighty and grand. Our forges are where his shrine stands. From this day on, the fires will never fade. Helthor's name forever will be laid. Okay, not bad. A little bit of poetry. Oh, the bot's not responding. This is so sad. Bum 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 bum. Hello, enemies. Let me just nuke you real quick. Seal number 2. Another rock. No, a dragon claw. Hurry up and don't get left behind. What does this mean? Oh my god. The word cheese. You know. The dairy product? Bro, I think... I don't know, man. Could it actually be a noob player? I don't know. I don't think so. I still think it's either a bot or an Indian scammer. That's my bet. It's almost always one of those two.
The dragon still hasn't woken up. Did we miss something?
Perhaps another seal.
That can't be. I've checked everything along the way, and your queen only placed these 2 seals.
There's still places we can travel to. I wouldn't say we found all of the seals.
I told you so.
Then what if they're lactose intolerant though? They should still know what cheese is if they're lactose intolerant. I was allergic to shellfish for most of my life. I knew what shellfish were. I knew that shrimp were shellfish and lobsters, and like you really couldn't have like clams and oysters and stuff. Otherwise, you could literally get your allergic reaction. Like if you're allergic to peanut butter, you know you're allergic to peanuts. You know what a peanut is and what peanut butter is. Like it doesn't matter if they're like intolerant or allergic to it.
Then how can we awaken
you know it
the
exists?
dragon?
Like cheese. I think everyone in the world knows about cheese. You'd have to be like a really isolated tribe that has never seen cows or goats or anything that can produce milk can make cheese, so... I don't know, like you really have to be isolated to not know what cheese is.
You need the one who tied it.
Stop saying nonsense. Helthor is long gone.
You got banned on Discord, Abraham? Oh, I bet it's because you were underage before, right? Because now you're 14? That would make sense if you got banned before for being underage. Hello, Pawball! Welcome to the stream. Hello, Pawball. Welcome, welcome.
I know. No need to remind me. Listen to me. Do you understand the principle of resonance? Ugh, forget it. What I'm trying to say is, if we can create a magical wave that mirrors Helthor's divine power...
I'll forgive your nonsense for now, but we can't do it on our own.
The reason is worse. Abraham, what did you do to get banned on Discord, bro? What happened? Oh no.
Magister, do you think it's really impossible?
Nope, I think anything is possible. Helthor's divine power, huh?
Just like how resurrecting Helthor requires a vessel, unless we can obtain Eclipsion, there's no hope.
Are you so sure? We should head to the temple.
I guess that's our only option now. Let's go.
Hold
Indeed.
up. We're almost at the volcano's mouth. Let's head up and get a better view. It should help us figure out where the temple is.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like the kind of place for a temple.
We won't know until we get a better look from above. Getting the lay of the land before moving forward is always smart.
That is true.
Then, let's not waste time. Let's go.
Yes, let us hurry. We're stalling for too long by just chit-chatting around. We gotta stop the evil things that they're doing. About to wake up Natsu's dad. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta react with other Karen postings. Gimme cheese! Yeah, see? They gotta just respond with cheese. Try to eat some lava, crazy. Why is there a plant over there? Why can't I reach that? Can I really not get over there? Why is... Bro, there's an affinity plant, like, just out of reach. Like, how am I supposed to get to that? That's literally out of reach. Okay, whatever. Up to see the dragon. Hello, dragon. Oh god, someone said it's Sauron. Oh no. Not the Eye of Sauron. Not here, not now. Grab the portal. Up this very dangerous staircase. We're finally here. My plan is finally coming to fruition. Don't mind me talking to myself. Zany. Little midget. Yeah, Miss Hag the midget. Bro, she's about to pull a Frodo. No. Cast the ring into the fire. Oh, that's Sauron. That's Sauron's eye in the lava. Zany, since when were you part of Sauron and the, like, freaking... What are the other ones called? It's Sauron and the Orcs, the Urkai. What is their real, like, group? The White Wizard? I don't know. Bro, Zany, what have you gotten yourself into? What cult have you joined?
What's this?
That is not good. Is that the Eye of the Dragon, actually? No, that's an Eye of Sauron. That is an Eye of Sauron.
Move aside.
Yo! Where'd you pull those from? Oh god, she's supercharging her creation.
Fire!
She's shooting the Eye of Sauron. Uh-oh. That is not good. Old hag, what have you done? That's concerning.
This can't be.
Old hag, mind explaining?
Zany, what have you done?
Or what were you trying to do?
Did you see my shot? It was packed with all my skills and knowledge.
Yeah, it's kind of weak, not gonna lie. I'd have expected more from you.
And that eye just blinked like nothing happened.
That's the dragon's eye?
Oh, I've worked so hard to get to this moment.
Is it the dragon's eye or the Eye of Sauron?
Just like how we struggled to break the queen's binding spell.
That didn't even blink you up.
All my
really
years
didn't
of
do much at
effort
all.
are nothing in the face of such overwhelming
All we need is a
power.
hobbit now? Hey, she kind of counts for it as a hobbit, kinda. She's like a midget dwarf after all. Call Gandalf? Yes, we clearly need Gandalf here. Yeah, where's the Balrog at, actually? What's your true goal? What are your true intentions?
My ridiculous goal?
Yes, you old hag. What is your goal?
Sure. I'll tell you because I know I'll never be able to achieve it.
Uh-huh.
I, Zany, descendant of the Ironheart Dominion, want to slay the dragon.
Why? Why would you want to slay the dragon that fought with your god?
So
fought
this
alongside,
was your real
not against.
aim all along?
Funny enough, I shared the same delusion as Eldrick and the others. I also wanted the dwarves to reclaim their magic.
I kind of assumed that from the start, to be
But
fair.
I didn't believe in the temple plan.
Uh-huh.
Because during my journey to uncover ancient craftsmanship, I discovered the truth about the dwarves' inability to use magic.
And what is it?
The primordial dragon cursed us.
Why?
Cursed? Why?
I don't know. I just know it's why we can't use magic anymore.
What if the dragon did it for a good reason? Maybe because you guys are racist dwarves?
The mage once told me that unless the curse was cast by divine power, there's always a way to break it.
Okay.
And that way is to kill the one who cursed us.
Okay.
Since I realized the Echo Rites were dragon eggshells, I figured the primordial dragon was nearby. That's why I built my underground lab and started working on explosives.
Goddamn villain monologue. Pop off,
I
continue.
wanted to slay the dragon and break the curse binding my people for thousands of years. I'm willing to bear the weight of killing a dragon if it means we can get our magic back.
I understand you, old hag. Sure, sure. It's a little insane, though.
That's an awfully harsh comparison. After that shot, I realized my efforts could barely leave a mark on the dragon.
Yeah, funny, isn't it? Kinda ironic.
Magister, do you remember the weapon I had you enchant when we first met?
Yup.
That was my ultimate dragon-slaying weapon. I poured all my efforts into making it. But as you saw, it was completely useless.
Are you sure about that, though?
You cannot possibly slay a dragon.
Hey, I could, I'm right here. I'm a dragon-slaying a super mage, you know?
Yeah. Guess I should have snapped out of that fantasy a long time ago.
Just because you can't doesn't mean others can't. Or you can't without the help of others, at least.
Sorry I lied to you.
You think XP is by the hour and not from when you send your first message? I think so too, Origami. I think it's literally an hourly type thing that resets by YouTube's hours. I think that's how it works.
I've said all there is to say now, whether you believe me or not. Can I have a moment to myself? You can punish me later if you want.
Old hag, no one wants to punish you. Jesus. Alright. Indris, what's up, bro? Could the dragon egg essence be the cause of the corruption?
Could it be that the Assail are also cursed by the dragon? Considering how long we've been harming the eggs.
Could very well be, so...
Transforming is like a death sentence to us. But we never questioned it. Accepting it as simply our fate.
Very much felt like some sort of curse, like a werewolf type of curse or vampire curse, you know?
We've always been taught that we'd be spared as long as we drink the divine dew bestowed by Her Majesty.
They knew what was going on with that line. Hey, at least she's an old hag. Though, again, she's a little bit of pedo bait, since she looks like a child.
But now, I'm starting to think. What if drinking the dragon egg essence is what caused us to transform in the first place?
Perhaps. Zany drank it too, once. Maybe
What?
those who drank the dragon egg essence can't harm the dragon. I will share her story.
So she accidentally drank the dragon egg essence, and her body stopped growing from that point on. But there
Oh
were
my
no
god,
signs
Origami
of
just stole first
transformation.
place. That's crazy, Origami. Damn, that's wild.
It seems my earlier theory was wrong. Is becoming corrupted truly an inevitable fate for us?
Perhaps not if you atone to the dragon. Maybe reimburse it for the harm you've caused? You can count on me.
Yes. You're our only hope.
Main character
I don't know
syndrome.
how we can lift the curse that's been binding every Assail otherwise.
Don't worry, my magic's here to
Your
help.
purification magic might be the key to saving Salthorin from its doomed fate.
I think so. And I shall do my best.
I'm concerned that your magic might not be effective for every Assail, given that Feli is the only success we've had.
No, I'm okay with that. If some die, it's nature calling the weak, sadly.
And we can't be certain if his symptoms would have eventually led back to transformation.
That is true. That is a good thing to worry about. Yes, it could have been a temporary solution, not a permanent one.
If only we could uncover the truth and determine if we were cursed.
How about we talk to the dragon that's in the lava right there? Will you kill the one who cursed you?
If that's my one and only option, then yes.
Yo, dragon, I think I'm the only creature here on your side.
Let's put that aside for now. It looks like Zany has calmed down a bit. Would you like to talk to her?
Sure, I'll talk to the old hag.
I'll be right here waiting.
Yeah, time to dish out your punishment, Zany. Into the volcano you go! I'm picking her up and throwing her in. Nah, I wouldn't, but...
You came.
Nah, that's crazy, that's crazy.
Sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me. If you want to punch me, I'll take it.
You know, maybe if he hadn't died, we would have gotten some more info. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice to get more information. If you want to punch me... Yeah, I'm not punching an old hag. I don't hit old women.
But, knowing you, I don't think you're that
Oh,
violent.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not violent when necessary. You, I don't think I need to punch you. You're already suffering, and I don't think you caused really much harm, and I also expected what you were going to do in the first place, so... If it's expected and I prepared for it, I'll just be disappointed in you for not coming out and being honest about it, at least from the start. You don't really know me.
Sorry, that was out of line. We haven't known each other for long, and I shouldn't have made assumptions about you.
Hey, the assumption wasn't a bad one, though. You were being nice there. I'm okay with that.
Anyway, I've given up on slaying the dragon. No matter how many more centuries I put in, I would never even leave a scratch. I feel ashamed of my past delusions.
Yeah, but what if you worked as an entire species or kingdom to take down the dragon? I think you would progress much quicker than a one-woman research team.
But since the primordial dragon is here, I want to ask her why she cursed us.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk to her real quick.
So, unless you plan to kick me off this volcano, I have a shameless request. I'd like to continue traveling with you.
Sure, I'm okay with that, old hag. Why not? But no more funny business, sure.
I promise. If I mess up, I'll eat my screwdriver.
You don't need to go that far, but okay.
I'm sure I'll be useful. Whether it's guiding, doing the heavy lifting, or just being the muscle. Just put me to work however you need.
Sure, 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 sure. You better brace yourself.
Roger that. I'm not sure what's waiting for us in that unfinished temple, but if we want to wake the dragon, we'll need to find a sacred object linked to Helthor.
Gotcha.
Helthor and the primordial dragon were once allies. After the dragon fell into slumber, and Helthor fell, the curse was left upon us. What could have happened between them?
That's what I'd like to find out.
If the dragon picks up on Helthor's power, it might just wake up. I don't know where else to try our luck besides that temple.
Agreed. Or maybe try to talk to this thing in the lava, maybe?
I get the sense you've got good luck on your side, so it's worth a shot.
Fair.
Let's get Indris and head out.
Alrighty, let's go. The price of truth. To learn the truth, Feli pays the ultimate price. Indris is branded a traitor. In the forbidden depths, the dragon reveals its true form. Yeah, the dragon is just the Eye of Sauron. Like, genuinely, that is the Eye of Sauron. That is the Eye of Sauron. Like, where's the rest of it? If that's the eyeball, we zoom out a bunch. Over here was the claw, one of the claws anyways. Right here. And then it breaks off as it goes up into the mountain. So its head and neck are, like, where? How does it, like, get its head over here? I don't know. I don't know. It's illogical. But it's magic, so fair to be illogical. Star God, use your lava walking to win with everything? Yes, or to go and talk to it. I'd like to just go in and lava walk. But I don't think it's going to be that easy to just walk in on the lava. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Bro, why is it teleporting me multiple times? It should be one teleportation. Look at the size of the bridge. There are statues of Helthor. So this is what Helthor looked like. This guy right here. This dwarf guy. Alright, cool. Time to bring down this golem that was blocking us earlier from going over here. Hello, mechanical giant. En garde. To battle we go,
Chaos
we
holds
ride.
no place in my soul.
A fog will settle over all of us.
Should be an easy battle. Careful not to damage anything. This is a historical site after all. Yes, let's not damage the cyborg mech that's trying to kill us. Yeah, let's just try to passively take down the mech. Nothing could go wrong trying to passively defeat it. Nothing at all. Yo, your guild actually talks? That's wild? Yeah, no, we're one of the top guilds in the game. I love my guild very much. Though we do have one inactive player, I think, right now, but we have a Discord and everything. But this is AFK Stars. Jelly's been here since basically day one. Haywire as well. Same with Nefore. Seakip's my goat. He's like one of my second in commands. He's awesome. I love Seakip so much. Marazi's been around for a long time, so is Surge, so is Hube. Hube's one of the more paid players. He's got a better account. Xflow is one of the guys that disappears for like a week here and there, but always comes back to the game. Smitty is also like not as super active, but always comes back to the game. Same with Dana. Roasted Toasted joined probably like mid-guild time. Lyako was one of the only people who played Honor Duel with me and actually did well in it, and she was great at doing other things. She's also one of the only paid players, like really pays actual good money to the game. Dragoner is here for a while, same with Click to Mango. Aventus has been around since like the OG. Majik has been around since the OG. Sir T has been around for the OG. Octopodes I think is more recent, like not super recent, but like most of these have been around for like months and months and months. We've been playing for like a year, right? Suki Darius, well, Chris6 was the person who was fighting me for first place in Honor Duel at the original release of the game. I love Chris6. I tried so hard to get them to join my guild. I'm very happy that they've been here since like the original days. Please Don't Hurt Me's been around forever. Same with Balin. Restart Next as well. Amaru, yep. Kaif used to run one of the competitor guilds to us that was actually better than our guild. Their guild was ahead of ours. They were like, we were like top 10 in the server, and they were top, I think, 5 or even top 3, and then their guild kind of died off. I think it's called Nebula, if I remember correctly, and so I recruited their guild leader to join me since their guild started to die off, and I appreciate him joining us, because he's a very strong and very reliable guy since he ran the guild for a while. Advocates has been around for a long time. Flora's the new girl. We haven't had her in a guild for a while, because someone else was gone. Sadly, one of our big paid players, Kova, who's been here since the beginning, left the game for a while. Momonga has been awesome. Starforge, they're one of the people that join and leave the game often. I might have to kick Starforged, and just basically what I do is I'm like, hey, if you come back to the game, let me know, and then I'll bring you back into the guild. If not, then, you know, it's fine. But I do miss Kova. Kova was fantastic. Bro has one of the best accounts on our entire server. He had, like, Paragon 3s. I don't know if he had Paragon 4s quite. Seakip's catching up to him in power level, but, like, Kova was probably he was the strongest guild member we had. So I was really sad when he said, hey, I gotta go on break, but again, he was dealing with some sort of IRL stuff, and you don't need to play a game. They should feel zero pressure. I never pressure my guildmates to have to play. If they ever get sick, if they have real-life stuff, whatever, take as much time as they need. If we need to temporarily replace them just so the guild stays up in the rankings, that's fine, but they're always invited back no matter what. And if they ever want to take a year off from the game, I'm fine with that as well. I don't mind at all. We just want to stay active so that we're competitive and we can get the max rewards for everyone, basically, right? Like, look, we have... Actually, let me go back in again. Look at all our beautiful golden trophies. Look at these. These are being in, like, the top 5 and, like, top 1 in, like, events and stuff. Look at these beautiful district trophies. Like, right now we're top 8. On our server, we're number 3 as a guild on the server, number 3. But again, I started this guild out as, like, number 40 on the server, and we've just steadily made our way up, basically, throughout. But yeah. You reacted to the messages on the Discord and didn't verify you? Yeah, sometimes an issue like that happens and I have to manually give you a Discord role. But, you know, I love my guild so much. They're actually all fantastic, and they, like, contribute and send guides sometimes and stuff. I'm the main, most active person, of course,
this
but...
rock is as heavy as a dragon's hoard.
I hope someday they make it so
so
guilds can be,
loud
like,
when it
cross-server and stuff, because that would be nice, because then I could actually get my viewers all into a guild as well at some point. Though, again, my thing is, like, I'm trying not to make all my viewers come and join AFK Journey until they sponsor me, because it would be nice if I'd get paid to be like, hey, viewers, come play with me in this game. Like, I know I'm already giving them, like, free exposure because I like the game, but, like, I'd like it, you know. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. They partner with a bunch of other creators, of course, larger and all, but, you know, it'd be nice.
This isn't an ordinary stone.
Give me, like, an affiliate link or something. Everybody I get in the game, I get, like, 5% of any money they spend, even though I promote 100% free-to-play to my audience always. I do believe in free-to-play. Though I also believe in, if you're going to put a lot of time into a game, adding a bit of money investment into it to save some time is definitely worth it, because your time is the most valuable asset. Always is the most valuable.
Oh, it's an ancient rune. These were commonly used during the heyday of the Ironheart Dominion, when our ancestors ruled.
Interesting. Makes sense. What does it say?
Let me take a closer look. This rune looks like a number to me.
Looks like the letter F to me, like F, you failed.
If I remember correctly, this is the symbol for 1.
The first rune,
Eldrick
okay.
likes to design all kinds of mechanisms, and this stone may be the key to opening
yeah, I do.
everything.
Feel free to friend request me, Royal Booker Lee. I've never had an issue with too many people who watch the channel who also play this mobile game. Like, there aren't that many of my viewers who play AFK Journey. I don't even get that many views on AFK Journey. Like, right now, we probably have, like, anywhere between 10 and 20 people watching us across all platforms. That's not a lot for me. Like, it's not, I like it. I do genuinely enjoy
Magister.
it. But if I wanted to get more views, I get way more views doing Dark and Darker. We get thousands of views in Dark and Darker, and I get thousands of views in Secret Laboratory and other games that I play. I play AFK Journey because I enjoy it. There's a bunch of games I play just because I enjoy them. And AFK Journey has paid me money. Not paid me money in a sponsor way. I've been paid because I won one of the YouTube video contests that they held. So I won $1,000 there. And then they paid me like another $100 because I had some popular videos. I'm partnered with AFK Journey. I'm also partnered with Secret Laboratory. Like, but I don't get like paid by either of them. They give me like early access to content, access to the devs, so I can complain to them. For example, the guild chat gets spammed nonstop by announcements. I complained about that again recently, and they said, yes, we've heard complaints about this. We may be fixing it. So I asked, hey, could you tell me like when, maybe a timeline on how you fix this and stuff. But that's the main thing. Like being partnered is to be like, hey, devs, can you change this because players would like this more, right? But yeah. That one D&D, Dark and Darker stream with 30,000 views, I think it's still, to this day, my most popular stream, was trying to slay the dragon when the dragon first released, which is fair, honestly. The dragon fights actually looked epic and felt epic. We needed 10 adventurers randomly joining the dungeon who could kill each other and betray each other anytime, going up to fight a giant ice-breathing dragon monster. No one knows its attack patterns. It slaughters people left and right, men dying, people screaming, people cheering, us rallying together before the fights around a campfire, sharing drinks, cheering us on, prepping our weapons for a great big battle. Like, that is epic. That is true RPG, awesome battle mechanics. Like, that is the coolest thing we've done in so long in Dark and Darker. And it resulted in complete and utter failure because the Dark and Darker bosses are designed for 1v1s to be the best way to fight them, and that is so stupid, but it is honestly the easiest way. So everyone dies every single time, and it was just lame. We did eventually kill it at one point, but man, we could have had such a much more cool dragon slaying story if the game was designed better back then. And of course, we knew the fight, but like, it could have ended so much more cool. Like, I don't know, man. Dark and Darker is not really good at boss design. I like the images of the bosses, the rooms and stuff, the mechanics, but like, they just need to make it so the way they attack you is different and not make it like, I don't know, it's just, there's so many things that can be done slightly different to make Dark and Darker a better game. Like, man, I want to have full guild wars in Dark and Darker. Like, imagine 10-player fights, 10 versus 10 and stuff, or like 10 versus a boss monster that's like super strong and literally slaughtering people left and right. Like, that's so cool. It's genuinely so cool to fight an actual strong beast in a game as a group. But, Look, it's Helthor's bow. That's a big bow for a short little dwarf.
It was
like,
really
damn, that's
here.
massive.
It's the Eclipsion!
Yup.
Eldrick! You despicable man! No wonder you were so confident about resurrecting Helthor!
Yup.
You had the Eclipsion this whole time!
Let's take a deep breath. It may just be a replica.
I don't know. It's glowing with some sort of power.
Use your eyes! I know I'm right. Helthor himself forged that weapon with the flames of a dragon. Even if it's far away, even if I
just
don't
play Chivalry 2 at this
magic,
point? No.
I can feel
I like Dark
the
and
power
Darker
it
though.
exudes.
It's cool.
The
And also it's
Eclipsion
magic. Does
cannot
Chivalry
be
2 have
replicated.
magic? I don't know.
No doubt it's the real deal.
Strange. There's a dark energy around that bow. Although it's very weak, it's definitely not divine power.
Interesting. Hypogean magic, perhaps.
I've never laid eyes on a Hypogean. However, I've heard tales of them, but not much else.
Something foul has tainted the Eclipsion?
Perhaps.
It does seem to have been tampered with.
But that's the Eclipsion! Who is that type of power?
A demon.
Not to mention, it's been lost for so long. I mean, this person would have to be as powerful as Helthor or the primordial dragon.
Hello, one of those type of beings right here in front of you, even though I do hide my full, like, power and identity.
You must be mistaken. Let's go take a closer look.
Okay, sure. If those were real traces of a Hypogean, why would one be lurking around Helthor's temple? Hello, guards! One tap. La-di-di-da. Temples, Hypogeans, these statues along the way, and the pedestals beside them. Uh-oh. Are you okay, Zany? Or is the dark god whispering in your ear? Eclipsion. Is it calling to her? We're so close.
There is no path. maybe we can just swim over.
Yes, let's swim through the air to get there.
The surrounding waters are full of dragon egg essence. It's an extremely powerful medium for magic, and is meant as a protective barrier.
Smart, smart. It literally would make you overdose, basically, on dragon nutrients.
Hey, I'm magicless.
Star God walk on air? Maybe I can cast a spell or something.
Although you can't sense magic, and your mind won't be affected, the magic can still affect your body. Worst case scenario is that you turn into a monster. If that happens, I get to send you to meet your ancestors.
Gee, thanks.
Do you think there might be a mechanism nearby? Let's look around and see if we can find one.
Okay. Wow, we gotta backtrack. I hate backtracking, but sure. Let's level up our heroes one more time. In preparation for the great battle that lays ahead. There were a few empty seats near the entrance. Maybe, if we fill them, that will do something. Put the runes here and here. The runes appear in here. It says 2. I get it now.
The sacred key must take its place where first it lay in time and space.
Okay.
Align it well, as stars have shown, and through its gate, the path is known.
Okay.
I knew there was a mechanism here. All that fancy wording, and it's just telling us to put the keys on the pedestal in order.
Yeah, 1 and 2. So hard.
The key is...
the stone with the rune.
All right. Let me look for the corresponding order of the runes and find the corresponding pedestal for one.
Okay. Okay, there's a lot more than 1 and 2. Never mind. There's more than 1 and 2. What? This is 4. The opposite one is 1. There we go, 1. So we put 1 first. Okay, dwarf is turning. 180, okay. And that creates a pathway. Ah, classic. The water level drop, or did that rise up? I think that rose up. Yeah, that rose up out of the water. Might as well follow it, yes. Ha! You dare stand in front of me, beasties, and be slaughtered. And we approach a teleportation circle. Well, no time to wait. Let's go. It's a Sile magic. I can interact with it.
This spell was woven by a high priest, far beyond my magical skills. If only Feli were here.
I got it, don't worry. But poor Feli.
Oh, the Sylvan tendrils reacting.
Hmm.
Is it possible that Feli's spirit is still with us? Is he trying to speak to us through the Sylvan tendril?
Perhaps.
Magister, perhaps you can break the spell now with its help. Why don't you try one more time?
I'm down. Let's do it.
I believe in you.
With the power of Feli. And there we go. A successful teleportation. Oh, we did it. Oh no, she got teleportation sick. Yeah, that tends to happen if you haven't teleported before. If it's your first time teleporting, you do get very much motion sick. It's kind of worse than motion sickness, really. Is that a dragon? Look, there's a dragon over there. It is a dragon. Don't wake it up. Let's go. No, why not wake it up? Say hi. Bro, we have to sneak around the dragon? Really? I sense danger. Don't act rashly. No! I want to say hello to the dragon, man. Let's get a good look at that. Why is this like that? Is that a blanket over it, or is that like a dark wing? If it's a dark wing, it's got like evil tainting it. Did the queen raise a dragon as a bodyguard, basically? Like, save one of the dragon eggs and actually hatch it?
How could there be a dragon here? These are the queen's chambers.
Literally in the queen's bed. These are the queen's chambers?
Which queen?
Queen Saralith of South Thorin, of course.
Yes, of the assail.
So you're telling me your queen likes to keep dragons in her chambers?
So it seems.
She must be quite the conservationist then.
Yo, it's Icy.
Next,
Hello,
you'll
Icy.
tell me
Welcome
she
to the
keeps
stream.
golden moles in her closet.
You don't want to wake it up? Hey. I do. I like dragons. I think I can handle a dragon. I bet I could make it. I could train it like a dog, basically, make it my pet dragon.
I'm in no mood for jokes. You must understand. The Queen's chambers are a place of great reverence, and only a few have ever been granted entry.
Are you included in those few?
Right. This odd hobby of raising pet dragons must be kept a secret.
Yo, Icy's working on a video? Hell yeah, I'm
That's
excited
not
to
the
see it,
point.
Icy.
The halls may be lined with
Is
guards
it about
and servants.
fix the audio?
Yet
I
if
don't
you
like the
consider
SL
it
audio
carefully,
update, man. It's
aside
so
from the
bad.
elders
It's so
and a
bad.
handful of nobles, none of us have
Or
ever
perhaps
stood
for
in
this
the Queen's
weekend
presence.
video. For the weekend leak that's coming.
We were told that Her Majesty had fallen ill, having given herself to grant us life, and thus wished to remain undisturbed by the public. What if it's not that Her Majesty couldn't see anyone, but that she couldn't be seen?
Wait, Indris, Halthor's beard! You're not saying what I think you're saying. Your queen is a dragon?
Perhaps.
But how could the Queen be a dragon? Oh no. What if the dragon eggs came from...
What if the Queen actually was providing them this entire time with the, like, essence, the magical dew? What if it really was, but it was just the Queen's eggs? Oh my god, that's kind of like a kind of like beehive cult theory or something. Like, that's crazy if true. The Queen's a dragon? Well...
Did I not warn you long ago?
Why are you here? Where did you come from?
You do not belong here.
These are the Queen's chambers. No one is allowed to enter without permission.
High Priestess Valara, General Théodore. It seems that you both have known about this for quite a while, but chose to hide it.
Yup.
Indris, none in the Assail clan hold the right to pass judgment upon the Queen. We have placed our faith in her, as should you.
Oh, great! Here we go again. Feli's killer is back and spouting more twisted nonsense!
Valid, Zany.
The foolish have squandered their chance for redemption. Théodore, erase this threat before it festers.
He already lost to us once. What makes you think he can beat us now? With you here buffing him up? Surely not. Surely you jest that you think that you... Oh, I don't get to place allies to help us out? Oh. Well, maybe we are cooked then. You have trespassed and betrayed your own. Your fate is sealed. You've strayed from the path. Repent and return to the fold. Oh my god. The door! Are you thinking of your past? I must warn you, do not be soft-hearted. God damn. Why can an eye fight, bro? Wow. Wow. Come on. My magic is better.
Théodore, in the Queen's name, execute them.
Vile witch.
Halt!
Hello, dragon.
Your Majesty.
My future
Bring
pet.
them to me.
Oh? Oh! Oh! That's not a dragon, that's a worm! That's disgusting. That's as bad as the freaking that's worse than the Kraken. Oh. Hello?
Your Majesty, Captain Indris has conspired with the dwarves and outsiders to unearth the secrets of the divine dew.
Yup.
What he has done threatens the sacred order of Salthorin. I beg you to deliver a judgment befitting this treachery.
Uh-huh.
What say you, Indris? 2 foreign ones walk among us. This very moment may be your reckoning, for your words will seal your fate.
Okay, real question is she a half dragon, half whatever they are, elvish type thing? Or are they like, is she like a mutant one who's mutant-aided because she consumed dragon? Or is she some sort of other demon creature altogether? I don't know. She's weird.
Your Majesty.
She is disturbing, bro. That's a disturbing creature.
May I inquire?
They limited your abilities very hardcore there. Hey, I have to follow along it for the plot. I gotta limit myself there, basically. A lot of the intercom systems IRL are too, but yeah, it is hard to hear intercom now. Intercom is basically unintelligible now when people are talking over it.
Indris, how dare you question Her Majesty so? Such insolence is unforgivable.
Shush, Villara.
Calm your ire, Villara.
Yep.
Such a bold spirit is not commonly found.
Also such a devoted spirit to your cultish
Indris,
ways.
Hear me. I am not a dragon. I am a sail.
Are you an Assail who's mutated into a dragon? Are you a half-Assail, half-dragon hybrid? Or are you some sort of demonic
Yet
Assail?
thousands of years ago, Misati, the goddess of the earth and rivers, cast a curse upon us, banishing us from the dark forest.
Ah, so you were the evil, racist Dark Forest citizens who created nothing and contributed nothing to society, so you were cast out and banished for being the bad guys.
In my struggle against her curse, I sought the strength of dragons. And through the years, I have transformed
Yep,
into
mutated.
this.
As suspected, mutant dragon. Mizarte.
Yes. She denied us the river's embrace and the warmth of the light.
But why? For your racism, perhaps?
It was once our home. Yet due to a single misstep, all our efforts were undone by Misati, and she cast us out.
And was that single misstep perhaps starting a cult, of resurrecting an evil demon god? You know, there could be a big issue, and that might be why you were cast out of society.
Our ancestors were not driven from their homeland by the Hypogeans, but rather cast out by a god?
But why?
You're telling me everything we've been taught about our history. Was it all a lie?
Yes, a lie to make you guys feel good and make you guys feel higher up than others and make you guys feel like you're the superior race and the superior this and that. It happens very frequently when a civilization fails epically and does terrible things, then they way to protect themselves from their embarrassing past is to create lies that make them feel like that they're better than everyone else, even though they've caused terrible
We
harm.
Assail carry a curse from a goddess. I doubt our people could endure such a bitter revelation.
I disagree. Again, I am an advocate for harsh reality and truth rather than trying to have a society that is just not understanding of anything, completely oblivious, completely ignorant, and just happy on their ignorance because, again, ignorance is bliss. It really is a bad quote. It results in so much pain and suffering in the long run or behind the scenes.
Another curse. If that's the case, you Assail and us dwarves are in the same boat.
And this makes it a cursed island at that point.
Why did you lie to our people?
I spoke no falsehood. The land Misati forbade us to walk is far more dreadful than any epic could ever capture.
I'm pretty sure the speakers are pretty fairly laid out in the facility. I don't think they're like super common, but there should be enough to like spread through the halls. If you think like a school, how many school hallways have speakers? Like every hallway has it, but it's multiple like classrooms across and all of that. Hello, Sparfunk, welcome to the stream. You seem like a guy who's ignorant of the age of consent.
Indris will know
What do you think the age of consent is? Because it's different in every country.
Queen of the Assail. My ancestors enraged the dragons and got cursed for it. What did you do to get the goddess all riled
Yeah, see,
up?
that's what I'm wondering. What did they do to get cursed?
The gods are fickle. We only sought to protect our homeland.
By what, doing deals with the devil?
In the end, only the power of the primordial dragon could stand against Misati's curse. We had no choice in the matter at that time.
Please actually give us an answer that isn't just jibber jabber.
But we transform into monsters once we stop drinking the dragon egg essence.
Damn,
Is
the Cult of
this not
Starstalker
another
got the
kind
number
of
1 spot
curse?
back. That's crazy.
Why halt? The primordial dragon births even in slumber.
Oh.
Truly, it is a creature of unparalleled wonder.
If she gives birth that much and that often, at that frequency, wouldn't the world quickly get flooded with, like, an infinite number of dragons if they didn't actually, like, eat them? Like, genuinely, if she's reproducing that fast, and if any of those then start reproducing, it would get very bad for the world's environment very quickly.
So long as we partake in the divine dew, none shall transform into the monsters you so dread.
But why would Mazarte try to turn them into demons?
To us, the dragon eggs are inexhaustible. A gift from the very depths. The light of life. A blessing from Asperia.
Every gift has a price. And your body is the best proof of that.
That is true.
I mean, you drank dragon egg essence every day. And you still ended up looking like this.
Damn, Zany.
Insolent wretch! Were it not for her devotion to protecting her people, Her Majesty would never have been subjected to this mutation. Her Majesty is bound by her duty to uphold the peace of Southoran, and thus, she consumes the divine dew in great measure to draw strength. Her altered appearance is but a testament to her unparalleled greatness.
Valara, you are blinded by your devotion.
You, foolish outsiders, cannot comprehend the noble intentions of the Queen.
Yes, because she has not stated them. They are not noble until she states them.
Please calm yourself, Valara. I trust Indris will comprehend the necessity of my choice as ruler of the Assail.
Alright, then
Consider
explain.
it, Indris. If the clan were to discover the truth, the weight of their suffering would be unbearable.
The weight of their suffering is already unbearable. They're dying in droves, revolting every decade.
You see, even a spirit as strong as yours is not untouched by the weight of such a cruel reality.
Of course I want to be untouched, but it's still better than the false reality that you've created. Wake up, Indris, bro. Wake up.
I understand. I know what I have to do. Your Majesty?
What's he gonna do?
Though despair may grip the hearts of many, fleeing from it will only lead us further from the path we must walk.
Exactly, Indris.
Your people are much stronger than you think.
Yes.
They have the right to know the truth, and they will face it together with you.
Yeah, rather than culling them, killing them when they try to find the truth.
Yeah. Who knows if this curse that God is supposedly put on you is true or not?
That too. And also, why?
It could just be
Still
something
why?
She made up. Words aren't enough to prove it.
Also, she hasn't told us why they're cursed. Like, again, that's like the big thing. Why are you cursed?
As you wish. I shall fulfill your request.
I don't trust her.
Valara, Fedor, reveal to our guests the true horror of this curse.
Yes, please do. Tell us the truth, finally. Hurry up with it. After a tense silence, Valara and Fedor return, escorting 2 members of the Assail clan. The air thickens with anticipation as their presence looms large. Alright, show me the truth. What is it?
Open your eyes and behold the true visage of this curse.
Please also tell me the reason why you're cursed.
To become monsters devoid of reason, driven solely by the urge to slaughter our own kind. Or shall we explore every path, no matter the cost, to survive and reclaim our own destiny?
Let's see. Drink it, the spring water from the surface. Is that water from, like, the surface where we come from? Like, just up top? Oh, my throat! My insides!
Do you see now? This is Misati's curse.
A blue overlay cloak on you? Yeah, sure.
Absurd,
Turning
isn't
to a
it?
force
This
ghost?
Pristine water, the simplest gift in all the world, is the very source of our clan's curse.
She cursed you to be unable to drink water. She gave them all rabies. The goddess cursed them with rabies. That's crazy. It literally, that's basically what rabies is. You can't drink water and you go like insane when you drink it. Like literally violently insane.
The emergence of a mindless monster.
Literally, they're just cursed with rabies.
2 millennia past, I led the fiercest of our clan from our homeland, and yet fewer than 1 in 10 reach South Orin alive.
Oh no, don't tell me you're also inbred. Oh no.
Yet fortune smiled upon us this time, and I found a dragon. Or more precisely, the slumbering form of the primordial dragon.
Yeah, how did you stumble across that in the depths of the mountain? That's crazy.
I do not know why it rests here.
The curse of blue?
Oh
no, but blue isn't a curse. Blue is good.
Awakens.
That sounds like a shitty D&D homegrown spell.
Because the power of dragons is enough to challenge even the gods. With the primordial dragon, we, the Assail, shall no longer suffer
I
the
cast
curse
rabies.
of Misati. The
Bro, it would be
primordial
super effective. Again,
dragon's
like imagine, you're like
beyond
unable to drink
my
water anymore.
grasp.
You
But
literally
I did
die.
not falter. Instead, I seized control of the magic and life force contained within the dragon egg.
Can you still tell me why you're cursed, though? Like, why were your
After
people
countless
cursed?
failures, I triumphed. The divine dew was finally brought into existence.
Okay.
Do you believe I am simply boasting of my accomplishments? No.
She really makes me think of like an Elden Ring or Dark Souls type of boss.
The divine dew is the salvation I forged with my own hands.
Yeah, blue's cool. Icy, to be fair, your profile picture is a lot of blue. Blue is good. Blue is best.
From me alone. Now, the Assail rises with new life.
Oh, are you so sure about that?
At this moment, you shall witness the power of divine grace with your own eyes. Give this one the divine dew. Let the other show you the fate of those forsaken by the divine.
So one drinks divine dew, one doesn't, and transforms into a rabies monster. Yep, oh, he's got rabies now. And because he has rabies, he's gonna try to eat them. Oh, and now he's dead. Your Majesty, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, but why though? Why are you cursed?
What is your choice?
Well, you can't make a choice until you tell him why. Why did you get cursed? Why are your people cursed? What did your people do?
Don't hesitate. Accept Her Majesty's guidance and favor. Just like I did years ago.
And how did that turn out? That turned out with literally hundreds or thousands of you dying, and revolts every decade, and massive cult suppression around your entire society.
Do you mean?
Yes. I too delved into the mystery of the divine dew, questioning its nature and the path Her Majesty chose to follow. The path you are walking now is a path I have walked before.
Good storytelling is actually stuff like that, where basically he would be like a main character of society decades ago, where he was in his position and was trying to find, like him in Idris's position, trying to find the results, the answers, the facts of his society, and stop the oppression of his people and stop the cult-like behavior, only to find that reality isn't what he thought it would be, and that his mind of being a hero came crashing down, and he decided just to continue the way society is, because he decided that's the best way to go about it. It is really good storytelling when you have stuff like that, where they are main characters, but usually you want to see their perspective first, or at least a part of it, a flashback to it, so that way you actually can feel for it, and it adds some more depth to what's happening, and why a villain is the way the villain is.
But you still chose to cover up the truth with the Queen.
Yep,
Cover
why?
up? No. When I witnessed the truth of the Forbidden Land and endured the pain of the curse, I realized that the path Her Majesty chose is the only one that offers any glimmer of hope.
Sure.
Idris, when I look at you, I am reminded of the days when I too was impulsive and blind, believing that revealing the truth could somehow set everything right.
No, wouldn't set everything right, but it would give you the opportunity to make things right.
However, in the face of this despairing truth, the Assail have no other path forward. To avoid succumbing to our tragic fate, we can only choose this path, even if it's cruel.
You could at least be open and honest about it then.
There is no shame in survival. Ignorance is a kindness.
I disagree again. Ignorance is not a kindness.
In time, you will understand. With boundless mercy, Her Majesty forgave my past arrogance. I can only hope she grants you the same grace, Indris.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Fedor, the past need not be revisited. Your loyalty was proven long ago.
Uh-huh.
I'm grateful for your boundless patience and understanding.
Indris, drink the divine dew and submit to my rule. Do so, and I shall grant you the power to defy fate.
And what if he defies your fate that you've selected for him?
Forgive me for being so blunt, Your Majesty. But I would rather face this curse than pay such a price for survival.
I think there's another way of survival, though, that's different from both of theirs.
Your courage is commendable, but it is wasted on reckless foolishness. Who gave you this courage? Was it you there, mage from the surface?
Perhaps. But I think he had it in the beginning. I was able to lift Feli's curse.
It was Merlin who took Feli to the surface, and for some reason, Feli began to show symptoms of transformation. But with his help, Feli returned unharmed.
An outsider dares to think he can save the Assail clan on mere chance.
Why not give it a chance or an opportunity?
Who's to say
Test it
your
again.
actions didn't just delay his transformation.
Okay, but continue on your society the way it is, experiment with it and see if it works or not.
I have struggled against this curse for thousands of years, only to see more of my people succumb to its corruption.
Hence why I might provide a solution that you couldn't see, something from outside of the box.
Do you truly think I have not tried other means?
I do believe you've tried other
Every
means,
lesser approach
but not
led only
the approach of
to
Merlin
tragedy.
himself. Merlin the Great, you might have heard of me, you know? My title has existed since the beginning of time in this world, you know?
Those who stood by my side, the Assail, who knew the truth, chose to carry this secret to their grave.
Just because they chose to doesn't make it right.
It is the path we have all chosen.
Sure.
If you genuinely wish to aid us, then accept reality. Here, in Salthorin, survival is the only justice.
And that makes you a failed society.
But the Sylvan tendril really works! Feli!
Enough! Did you witness the curse being undone with your own eyes?
Let me show you!
I did not.
Let me do it right here
I
in
saw
front of
it.
you.
I can prove it.
Exactly.
Indris, would you truly cast aside the way that has sustained our people for thousands of years on the words of outsiders?
Yeah, he should, since you killed his best friend.
Your Majesty, the people have the right to know the truth. There's still hope.
Mm-hmm.
Nonsense!
Ah, I finally understand. The Divine Dew is her means of controlling Salthorin. She won't ever give it up.
Yup. I'll fight for what I believe in.
Count me in.
Such a heartbreaking betrayal.
Sure.
It appears
Sarah
I
Lith.
must guide you once more.
Yeah, good luck with that. You can try. You worm monster. Disgusting beast. Revolting. Oh, it's rigged! I can't do anything again. Rigged story mode, no participation, lame, rigged. Wow, yeah, do your thing. Yes, let's go, Zany. Shoot him with a gun. Yeah, Indris, shoot with your bow. Wow. Clap, clap, clap. You guys are doing such a good job. I'll just stand here and be supportive.
Judgment has been made.
Uh-huh.
Fedor, take Indris away. Leave the lost child somewhere in the dark to ponder the cost of his betrayal.
Did we not just win that, though?
As for our two uninvited guests...
I'm not one of yours, so your judgments mean squat to me.
Yes, but also, Zany, if you're in another species' country, you will kind of have to follow their rules and regulations, usually. But in this case, they're a cult, and trying to kill us. So, I say we can break the law here.
Very well. Valara, see that our dwarven friends take charge of them. I don't want this matter to attract any unnecessary attention.
His lovely damage output, really? To be fair, Brian's isn't that strong, to be fair.
Yes, my queen.
We'll take care of it, your majesty.
Valara finds Eldrick, the dwarven chief, and hands you two over without a word. Bruh! Yeah, I'm so weak that I can't... Wow. Yeah,
Eldrick,
wow.
you scoundrel! How dare you
Sure.
appear before me?
What in Helthor's name have these cretins done now? How dare they try to destroy the ties between our people? High Priestess Valara, I swear, I'll make sure they regret what they've done.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Chief Eldrick, Her Majesty has decided to leave these two in your hands to prevent diplomatic discord.
Oh, Discord named.
I hope you understand her painstaking efforts. After all, some things shouldn't happen in South Thorin.
Understood. You can rest assured that I will handle everything personally from here.
Look at the way his beard moves. It's crazy. Damn! You don't have to throw out the racist insults again. Jesus.
It seems some dwarves don't know their manners, Chief Eldrick, and may need to be taught.
Yeah, come on, Zany. Calm down with
Yes,
the
High
racism.
Priestess. Once we return, I will ensure.
So I guess
she
you can be
receives
racist to a
proper lesson.
cultish, evil thing that's killing a lot of people. I guess that validates racism in that sense, I guess. Yeah, you can cast slurs at someone who's a mass murderer, cultist, wacko.
It's getting late. I'll take them up first and offer you my apologies later.
I look forward to hearing from you soon. Farewell.
Brr, we're being handed over like livestock. Yeah, I'd grumble too if I'm being forced into this. Why can't I just magic them away? Come on. I've beat all of these people so many times. Eldritch takes you all back to the surface and then stops at the cliff beside the lift. I feel like Eldritch is now suddenly gonna, like, work with us, potentially? I don't know. What's up, Eldritch?
It ends here, Zany. You nearly destroyed everything I've worked for with the Assailed. You'll pay for that.
You want to kill me? You should have done it before I gathered all my knowledge, Eldrick.
Fair.
Next time you decide to end me, don't wait around.
Not Zany? Wait, no, there's no way that he ends Zany here.
Why, you?
Nah, he's not gonna kill Zany,
wait.
right?
There won't be a next time. Let's go, Magister.
Oh, we're fighting. Okay, wow. Wow, okay, I can actually have an impact on this fight too. Alright, we're going all out. Oh, ooh, we don't have enough space for that. Okay, never mind. We're gonna use... Let's go like a DPS team, get Ludovic in here.
A state of art.
Okay, if we're worried about Zany dying, sure, we'll throw in Nuru, give her a second life. Oh, I can't move that? Oh, I can't give her a second life then. Wait, unless... I can't move her. What I can do is just use one less character there. There's no way he can kill her when Niru's here and brings her back to life. He'll resurrect her if something goes wrong. We don't need a full team to win this fight. Shamira will already do enough damage, honestly. Shamira can handle it on her own, basically. Yeah, look at him, he's getting wrecked. I'll definitely realize that the dwarf's something or other. Give up already. It ain't happening. This life or the next. Get ready, I'm about to open a can of whoop on you. Bro, okay, Zany, you're throwing out racist slurs, yet you can't trash talk? Like, come on. Come on, you can trash talk better than a can of whoop. That's your trash talk? When you throw out slurs? That's crazy.
Hey, look what I found.
Hey, another rune, let's go.
I found a runestone with the number 2 on it on Eldrick.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
it safe, Magister. This thing should unlock the mechanism that protects the Eclipsion.
Excellent.
Give it back!
No.
Oh, you can still speak. Well, let me take care of that for you.
Yeah, throw him over the cliff or something. Did she just kick him in the...
Ah,
Okay, yeah,
finally
sounded
some
like it.
peace and quiet. Don't worry, he's not dead. I only hit him with the back end of my hammer.
Ah, that's
He
what she
might not
did.
wake up for another 2 days, though. But when he does, he's gonna have a splitting headache.
Yeah, and permanent brain damage, Jesus.
I'll bring him back to Brimstone Village and explain everything to the people there. You need to go and save Indris first.
Alright, good luck. Keep a cool head.
Yeah, I got it. This is a serious matter. Though the path ahead is uncertain, let's do this. Let's turn this underground world upside down.
Hell yeah.
It's time to show these fungus eaters what the real sky looks like.
Alrighty, quest complete. The Queen's Chamber, the Assail's 1,000-year curse is laid bare. Indris makes a fateful choice. I still want to know why they were cursed, though. That has still not been explained to us. Like, why did the Assail get cursed? Like, what did they do that resulted in their entire species, which I think they're a species, because they're from the Dark Forest, but they're not Wilders exactly. Or the thing is, they could have been Wilders in the past, and now they're just cursed to not be Wilders, I guess? Like, I don't know the exact specifics, because they're not explaining the specifics to us, which is annoying. It would have been nice if they would. What did we get yesterday? 90th place. Okay, we've gone up like 60, 70 places. I want to get top 50, though. It's a lot harder to get top 50 for me pre-Endless than during Endless, because I've got a lot higher after, like, during Endless characters than the pre-Endless stuff. The main issue is we're just leveling behind. Like, our levels, we're behind by like 100 from the people that are like VIP 13, 14, 15, 16, like the paid players. They get like double the XP for their characters than us. Just statistically, they're going to do more damage even with weaker hero, like, Ascensions. There's also several species of Wilders, yeah. Well, the Wilders, it's a faction, right? So it's less of a species, it's like a country, I guess. Same with the Lightbearers. Like, the Lightbearers isn't just humans, it's other races, too. You can have an Elvish Lightbearer, you can have a Dwarvish Lightbearer. Take, Hugin, for example, he's a Lightbearer, right? They're more of empires and factions than races. So I guess
nothing to be afraid
they are a specific race of Wilder, I guess. So they are still Wilders then? But they're just a specific race that got kicked out. Right? I think, based on that. Let's try using this team. Do I have Sinbad at Supreme Plus yet? I think so. Yeah, we do need to get him some more Dura's Trials talents, though.
Resistance crumbles.
There we go, top 33. That's not bad, but the reset was only a few hours ago, so we're probably going to fall out of that spot down to like the top 70, I'd say. We need to do better. Difficulty 10 unlocked. Okay. Or 1, actually. Collect the reward there. Daily quest rewards, that. More Lucky Flip, we're, again, almost done. We've still got basically 4 days left. We are 100% finishing Lucky Flip this week. 100% finishing it. Hopefully we'll end up getting, like, Shamira or something. Oh yeah, do you want to send me a friend request, Royal Bookerly? Actually, wait, you might have already. Yeah, there we go. Yep, right there. I got you. There you go. And Rara as well. Alright, there we go. Again, I've got 7 more spaces. Like, I genuinely don't care who's on my in-game friend list. I'll give you active daily friend coins. Do that. Claim this reward. Almas, not bad. We're so close to Paragoning Almas. We're like 3 or 4 copies off of Paragon Almas. We're genuinely so freaking close. Claim the reward here. Claim the reward there. Grab that. Think the factions are based on worship? Ooh, that could be true. Which god they worship is what makes their faction. I guess that is pretty accurate, right? Well, the Maulers, do the Maulers even worship a god, or do they just kind of have like their own like blood pact type thing? I forget now. I don't remember if they have a god or not. Sunlit Showdown. I want to see if I can actually beat this. I've tried multiple times to actually beat the Sunlit Showdown, but it's genuinely hard. I swear it's got a lot of RNG in it. we go here, we're currently ranked top 107th on the server, or district, I mean. Got 9 attempts. It's just so hard. Chimera basically guarantees you a victory, so we have to save our Chimera, but we can't never use her or we'll just guarantee to lose. I'm gonna run this comp now. I swear Nara should do better. I'm experimenting with different heroes to see what hero is usable for this. Like, that execution didn't work. I don't know why Nara's execution doesn't really work in this mode. So maybe Nara is just terrible for Sunlit Showdown. Like, just genuinely, she might be terrible for it. Let's give her some health. See if we can win it with just her and not have to use Faramore here. At this rate, though, it looks like we probably will have to use Faramore. Yeah, we do have to use Faramore. Not even Faramore, I'm using Hugin, never mind. Hugin is actually really overpowered. Or, I mean Hodgkin, not Hugin. Hodgkin is actually really overpowered in Sunlit Showdown. Like, for some reason, he's extremely tanky. He can't always 1v3, but he's actually pretty good. Alright, that's not bad to use them two up, because I don't really care about them. Alright, quick select. Now, we're up against a Hodgkin. Hodgkin's annoying as all hell, man. He is super strong. Our super overpowered ones are Chimera, Burial. Who should I run against Hodgkin? Could throw in Vala, honestly, to try to kill Hodgkin. If Vala fails, we run Faramore. If Faramore fails, we have to use our no way we lose Burial. There's no way you lose Burial, basically. I think we can win with Vala, though. I think Vala can beat Hodgkin here. Because she can teleport away, shoot him. He's currently in an invulnerable state, but she heals on every kill as well. So Vala's, like, extremely strong. Because, look, she stuns them, does insane damage, jumps around the battlefield, and heals every kill she gets. Like, she's just a good character to use in Sunlit Showdown. Should be able to 1v3 any team that she's up against. Maybe I should have saved her for longer, but Hodgkin is genuinely an annoying guy to fight in Sunlit Showdown. We shouldn't need to use any special gear. Unless her health starts running out because of this. Yeah, HP loss spam like that. That's the only thing I'm worried about, so I'll have to hit her with a die. Give her some life back. She should still be able to 1v1 this guy and win before the timer runs out. We have 20 seconds. She has to win in the next 20 seconds. It's a little close. I am a little worried right now. She has 8 seconds to win the battle. Am I going to lose on time? No, that used up Faramore, bro. I thought Vala could handle that alone. Okay, well, we've wasted a lot of our good ones, but how many battles are left? Contenders. Remaining. Are these just the chances of, like, who we're gonna end up fighting? Eliminated remaining? I want to see, like, how many are up ahead. I wish there's a way to... Is there not a way to see it? We're in round 16. If there's only 2 rounds left... Dude, this is a very hard round. We're up against a Burial. This is bad. What does this one do again? Empties one enemy's energy, prevents them from regaining energy for 5 seconds. Some damage. Another true damage. Okay, let's do true damage fully for this team comp. We need to kill that Burial instantly. Might have been worth actually having Vala for this battle, just to get rid of Burial as fast as possible. Like, Burial is such a dangerous enemy. I don't want to waste any super guys here. Who can take out Burial? Okay, Burial's not the first one they're going to be up against. I wonder if I could just use her. Could just run Lucy. If it goes really bad after Lucy, run Tazi. Shakir's also decent, but I'll run Tazi after Lucy if it goes really bad. I think Lucy can win this, though. As soon as Burial gets in, I'll spam stuff, because I think she can beat Harok. I think she can solo Harok. With her just, she spams stuns. Like, Lucy's so strong because she just infinitely stuns them and has an insane amount of shield. Ooh, damn, that was stronger than I thought. Okay. Out of range. God damn, bro. Alright, stun him. Boom. I'm trying to spam stuns and just get him killed before he can do anything, basically. Come on, finish him. Finish him before he can do anything else. Excellent. Alright. Hopefully I don't need to do anything on Harok. I think Lucy can just solo him, I think. I'm a little worried, though. I'm a little worried. He's a little bit strong. Come on, Harok. Come on. Come on, Lucy. You can win this. You can solo him. Come on. He's 1 HP. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucy. You win these. There we go. Nice. Alright. We did have to use 2 equipments there, but I'm fine with that. Alright, Lucy wins that. How many are left alive? Is this just one? No, there's 2 more. Frick. Alright. Again, we want to save our Chimera for the last one. What do we have? We have a switch out item. Okay, wait. This is good. We play this battle, and we run... Okay, for this battle, we're gonna use Lily May at the start, but swap out Lily May immediately with Tazi.
Understood.
Using the swap item.
I'll keep them quiet.
Watch this, watch this. Swap in Tazi immediately after Lily May, and Lily May should cancel all of their ults still, while Tazi's in the battle fighting. So this will cost 2 characters, but I think it's worth it, because Tazi and Lily May aren't too bad to have. Right? Look, Lily May just stole his ult. So Lily May should steal all of their ults, while Tazi should just be able to team wipe their entire team. This should be an easy win right here as well, for Sunlit Showdown. This is the quarterfinals, then it's semifinals, then it's finals, I guess, so we have 2 battles left after this one. We're running really low on resources, but as long as we keep Chimera, we just need to keep Chimera alive for the final battle. Tazi, can you finish this faster? You are taking a little bit too long time to kill this guy. She took too long to kill him, that's so bad. Okay, hopefully Lily May can just finish this. Come on, Lily May, just finish it. He's so low on HP, come on. We were gonna lose both of them anyway, so it's fine for Tazi to die there. That's fine.
True.
That's not horrible. Okay. Extremely winnable. 2 battles left. Alright, we only have 2 battles left. What's this one do again? Increases 1 ally's haste by 200 for 10 seconds after this effect. Okay. So we can super haste 1 character. We're up against... Okay. This is a strong team. We could run Shakir here. Shakir I've had success with in the past. Natsu I've had success with in the past. Sonya I've had success with in the past. Is there any other guarantee win characters I have? Again, I have Burial. Actually, wait, we are on the semifinals. I kind of want to save Burial for the finals, but we could use Burial here and just save everything else to the finals. And just go all in on the finals. I think that's what we do. We use Burial here, just guarantee this win, and then we can save Talene and Chimera for the final battle. So, we want to get a guaranteed win here anyways, though, still. Who would be best? I've heard... Lenya's not
I was
bad.
just catching some Z's. I'll be up in no.
And we can run our own,
How did you know I was hungry?
our own Harok, honestly. We can run him. Alright, let's run it. I'm gonna make Burial ult immediately. And try to win this battle as fast as possible, basically. I forget what this one does, but we might want to use this one as well. I just want to get them out of the way as fast as possible. We'll save this one, hopefully, for the final battle, but we may have to use it. We'll see. Alright, he killed one. That's good. I think he can kill all of them. I think he can clean sweep them, I think. Damn, Valka's strong, though. Come on, Burial. Kill her here. It's just not enough damage, man. It's not enough damage, man. Needs to be more. Needs to be more. Your HP's just gonna run out. Yep, there goes his HP. Alright, but we got Lenya in here. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we win this battle. As long as we don't lose this battle. Look, Burial's back as well. Alright, Burial plus Lenya. They should be able to combo this guy out of existence. Alright, nice. Okay. I've not won this before, so I really do want to win here. Okay, final battle of Sunlit Showdown. I need to guarantee success. We're up against the Chimera. That is absolutely awful. Horrific. Okay. The reason this is so bad... Okay, what do we have here? Grants 1 ally shield equal to 100% of their max HP. Okay, we'll do that. Ignites all enemies and allies. Empties one enemy's energy and prevents them from regaining energy for 5 seconds. Okay, yes, we need that. Okay. So the game plan was gonna be Talene bait and then throw in Chimera. The issue with that right now is now... Okay, good. Okay, it's not the first character. Alright. Because we want Talene to die, basically. Because Talene comes back multiple times during the fight, so she will stay during the entire battle. So I basically want it to be a 2v1 against the enemies. So here we want to run Talene, then Chimera, and just basically clean sweep them with infinite Chimera ult, with Talene helping them on the battlefield. I don't know if we want to run Harok here. Harok is really, really strong, though. Can he win if everything else goes wrong? Would Harok bring home the win, though, is the real question. I don't know. I think we'll just have to put our faith in it. But the plan here is basically, as soon as Chimera's in, we full clear her energy, and we give our Chimera basically the immortality one. So we'll use this on the Chimera, we'll use this on our Chimera, and this one... We could also throw this on our Chimera as well, technically. Alright. Helene, good luck. Again, we want Helene to die here. It doesn't matter how much damage she does, because we're going to be running Shamira. Now Shamira comes in, and we haste her. She died! Why did Shamira die? Okay, that's the worst case scenario. Why did Shamira instantly die? The whole point was I was supposed to put a shield on her as well to keep her alive. Why did that not work? Okay, we're going to shield Harak, and hopefully Harak and Talene can still carry and get a victory. Okay, they're still winning, and we're going to hit him with this. He should die, Okay, it's okay. The plan did not go to plan, but it worked out. Did not go to plan at all, but it worked out. Okay. It's fine, because again, as long as you have Talene, you can get a double, like a 2v1. There we go. Holy, this is like the roster of basically every good character in the game for Sunlit Showdown. That's basically all the S tier characters. Basically. We get a decent amount of points for that. We're now top 93 on this district. And we get the reward for that. Not bad. Use 14 different heroes during Sunlit Showdown. I've only done 12. That's crazy. I've done so many more than that, but okay. There we go. That's basically beating Sunlit Showdown. Like, that's the hardest difficulty. But if you basically want to win the game, you just rinse and repeat if you want to win Sunlit Showdown as a game mode. Like, right now, Fade's in first place. He's the guy that has, like, Paragon 4s on, like, all his characters. Ah, the whales of this game. The people that spend 5 figures to 6 figures. Oh my lord, it's insane to look at their accounts. Like, absolutely insane, insanely powerful. Hey, we're top 34 in our... Is this district or just server? This might be server rankings. Which... Is this from a different server? No, this is a different server, so it is district rankings. We're number 34 then. I thought we were number 90-something. No, we are now number 34. Damn, we got a lot of points from that. God damn, Damn, okay. Not many people have beaten it then. Yeah, not many people have beat the hardest difficulty of Sunlit Showdown. But that's how you do it, basically. You kind of need one copy of certain characters that are kind of essential to just guarantee you a victory. But yeah, alright, it is 12 again, so we are going to end for tonight and then finish the story. I think tomorrow we'll finish this chapter. It very much seems like we're very, very close to the end. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who joined and watched today. Thank you for all joining. I appreciate it very much. Shoutouts to the X-Twitter chat, to the Twitch chat with Royal Bookerly and the lurkers there. Shoutout to the Kick chat and the Instagram chat. Shoutout to the YouTube Shorts chat, Driving Lever, Sparfunk, Paw Ball, the Cult of Starstalker 28, Mirandesk, Nims, and the lurkers there. I appreciate you guys all joining today's stream. Take care, take care. You got a ban from Wyatt's channel for saying SB Wyatt more like bad? Bro, how did you get banned for that? That's crazy. Shout out to the YouTube long-form chat, Abraham, the Cult of Starstalker 28. The Cult of Starstalker 28, you got first place! Congratulations! You beat Origami! That's crazy! I'm gonna take a screenshot of that so we can post it tomorrow for the rankings. Again, every day I'll post, like, whoever was the #1 in the chats. So there we go. I've got that saved now. But yeah, have a good night. Take care, guys. Sleep well. Thank you for joining and watching. Take care. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.